चलो भाई, आ गए हम लाइव गेंशिन में वापस। तो हम लाइव इसलिए आए हैं क्योंकि आज फेस्टिवल का आखिरी दिन है। हमारा गेंशिन का फेस्टिवल है जो इनाजुमा में हो रहा है, उसका आखिरी दिन है और मैंने अभी तक कुछ भी नहीं किया उसमें। मैं सोच रहा तुम मेरे साथ करें, जितना हो सके उतना कर लूँगा। आज मैं लाइव देखता हूँ, जितना हो पाए उतना हो जाएगा। अभी हम सुमेरु में थे, आर्कन क्वेस्ट कर ही रहे थे, तो साथ साथ मेरे को लगा कि 8 घंटे बच रहे हैं उस इवेंट में, तो उसे भी फटाफट कंप्लीट कर लें। तो मुझे पता है मैंने बहुत सारी चीज़ें मिस कर दी, मैं इस बार खेल भी नहीं पाया, गेंशिन में खेल ही नहीं पा रहा, गेंशिन नहीं खेल पा रहा, वेदर वेव्स नहीं खेल पा रहा क्योंकि मैं बाकी वीडियोस में अभी बिजी हूँ। तो भाई मेरे बाकी वीडियोस तुम्हें पता ही है, जैसे रेसिडेंट इवल 7 चल रहा है, 8 चालू करूँगा और साथ में सोच रहा हूँ फ्रोज़ा खरीद लूँ यार। होराइजन 5 खरीदना है मेरे को, बहुत ज़रूरी लग रहा है। मैं बहुत इच्छा है भाई खरीदने की, जो मेरी इच्छा है वो मैं करूँगा भाई। और फिर मेरे साथ पता है अभी डिलेमा क्या हो रहा है, मेरे को होराइजन 5 भी चाहिए और साथ में अभी GTA 6 आएगा, उसके लिए भी पैसे बचाने हैं। भाई साहब, ये तुम्हें पता है GTA 6 कितना जाएगा, कैसे जाएगा, तो मैं तो होराइजन का स्टैंडर्ड वर्जन ही लूँगा। पर वही डिलेमा है यार, फिर उसके बाद वहाँ पे वो आ जाएगा, क्या बोलते हैं, GTA 6। समझ सकते हो तुम, बहुत बड़ा डिलेमा है। पर लग कितना अच्छा रहा पीछे पीछे बैकग्राउंड। अब फटाफट हम टेलीपोर्ट मार के चलते हैं। इधर है भाई इनेजुमा, इनेजुमा आ गए, टेलीपोर्ट मार लो। बढ़िया। मेरी पार्टी तुम्हें पता है मेरी पार्टी कैसे जाएगी, ओरोरॉन को तो मैं हटाऊंगा। सॉरी, बुरा मत मानना ओरोरॉन।
Thank you for permitting, no, inviting me to join you.
बढ़िया। तो भाई हम यहाँ पहुंच गए, मैं तो फटाफट थंबनेल डाल दूं। अभी फटाफट वैसे ना मैं थंबनेल डाल रहा हूँ, तब तक थंबनेल भी तो जरूरी है, बिना थंबनेल के कैसे मजा आएगा। तब तक व्यू का मजा लो तुम, मैं तब थंबनेल बना रहा हूँ। तो मैं पता रेडी नहीं था, मैं फटाफट ये सोचा लाइव करूंगा। अब देखते हैं भाई, जहाँ स्टोरी लाइन जैसे फोकस मोड में तो डाल ही दिया मैंने से। मैं बेसिक थंबनेल बना रहा हूँ, मैं इतना भी, क्योंकि एंड में है ना, तो मैंने भी एकदम एंड की तरीके से बना रहा हूँ, मैं एंड टाइम पे बना रहा हूँ ये वीडियो। भाई आज खत्म हो रहा है इवेंट और मैं अब बना रहा हूँ इसका वीडियो, बहुत बढ़िया लाइव स्ट्रीम, मतलब वीडियो भी क्या लाइव स्ट्रीम में। क्या ही करें। अब तुम्हें पता है भाई, जो देखना चाहो देखो यार। मैं तो भाई अपना काम कर रहा हूँ।
Exploration and trials. Adventuring is right up my alley.
व्यू देख सकते हो तुम, जो भी देख रहा हो, कितना प्यारा व्यू है। गेंशिन तो भाई गेंशिन है भाई, जब देखो तो सही बताओ तुम। सनसेट कितना प्यारा लग रहा है, मजा आएगा। मैंने कुछ ज्यादा उसमें कुछ किया नहीं है, बस इससे मैंने ऐसे ही बनाया है। चलो थंबनेल रेडी हो जाएगा, लग गया है। वो थोड़ा लोडिंग में टाइम लग रहा है बस उसे, नेट भी तो ऐसे है। चलो भाई, रात हो गई इनजुमा में फाइनली। मैंने थंबनेल में ज़्यादा डिटेलिंग नहीं डाली गाइस, जैसा था वैसा ही बना दिया मैंने। मेरे को जो अच्छा लगा वो मैंने वैसे बना दिया। अब उसके हिसाब से तुम देख लेना।
Many insects have a compulsion to follow the light, and humans
तुम
are the
क्या देखो,
same.
मैं ही देखूंगा थंबनेल
Except we
तुम्हारा।
call that light
चलो
hope.
चालू कर रहे हैं।
Burn it down! Try and stop me!
हाँ भाई, तेरे से बात करनी, मैं तेरा पूरे चक्कर मार लिया, पता तेरे को। चल भाई, इससे बात करें हम।
Welcome, honored traveler. Guji I told me about your visit. Please, come in.
Well, that was a lot easier than last time.
The almighty Shogun is also inside. It's best not to keep her waiting.
अच्छा, बात काट दी उसने। ठीक है भाई, समझ गए।
Now, there's no need to be so stubborn about this. I'll adjust the budget here, and we'll definitely turn a profit.
No. We must confirm the official representative before discussing details.
क्या हो
There is
गया?
an order to this that must be followed.
क्या
From the
हो
way
क्या
she's
कहता?
talking, this must be the Shogun, right?
Yeah, it's her.
Ah, little one. It's about time. Come, I have a contract for you to sign.
Contract आते ही।
Whoa, we're not just gonna sign a random contract out of the blue!
Also, if it's one of your contract, how can I be sure I'm not signing myself up to slave labor or something?
Hardly. Oh, well, labor is a part of it, but you will be compensated.
So it is as bad as Paimon thought.
I see. So she's the representative you selected. She would indeed be the perfect candidate for the Mikawa Flower Festival.
अच्छा, Mikawa Flower Festival. अच्छा, बढ़िया। The Mikawa Flower Festival.
When the yokai still roamed the land, they celebrated an event known as the Mikawa Flower Festival. It was an occasion for drink, laughter, and merriment.
We hosted a version of it during the Test of Courage. Unfortunately, due to time constraints, we weren't able to put on a large celebration. So, I got to thinking, why not have another go? This time with a Mikawa Flower Festival for yokai and humans alike. One that combines human ingenuity with yokai arts to offer the most innovative and thrilling entertainment of our time. Open to all humans and yokai throughout the land.
Entertainment, huh? Wait, kind of like a Kitsu Yuge and a Kitsu Hanea Sobi? Those games were really fun.
For an important event like this, an official representative is required to preside over the festivities. In the past, the role was usually given to the Guji, or an individual from the Yashiro Commission. But this time...
Neither myself nor the Kamisato family can assume the position, given we represent one side or the other, the yokai or the humans.
Sure. But aren't I am human too?
Human you may be, but you possess a deep connection with the yokai, and you do not hail from this land. That makes you a more neutral option.
Sure.
Moreover, you took part in the previous festival during the test of courage. In my estimation, there is no better candidate for the role.
Plus, your name has the potential to attract an even greater showing. So are you going to sign this thing or what?
Huh. You've got a point. Then let's go ahead and... Wait! Paimon almost fell into our trap!
How much are you willing to offer? I don't work as a festival ambassador for free.
Oh, come now. This is for an important occasion, is it not? Even I've chosen to throw profit to the wind. Surely a selfless hero like yourself wouldn't turn your back on a good cause.
According to the proposal, the proceeds will be distributed as follows. 40% to Yae Publishing House, and 10% to the festival representative.
Hey, no fair!
I want 30%.
Now, 10% might not sound like much, but Yae Publishing House is going to great lengths for this occasion, both in time and personnel. All you need to do is show your face.
You say that now and then you are going to put me to work once I agree. सही बात है मजदूर बना के छोड़ेंगे ना.
Getting smart, aren't you, little one? In that case, I'll throw in another 10% from the other half of the proceeds.
No, the other half is going to the shogunate. That is not up for negotiation. But I am rather curious about the supposed great lengths you mentioned. Unless I am mistaken, most of the personnel and supplies are to be provided by the shogunate. In that sense, 40% seems rather high for your establishment, does it not?
That A. When did she reprogram you to argue back like this?
Proceeds should be distributed according to contribution. Besides, from the very beginning, you planned to allocate an additional 10% of your share to the traveler, did you not?
Wait, so
bargaining चल रही है इनके बीच
you
में.
were just trying to shortchange us?
What's the fun in bargaining if you open up with your best offer right off the bat?
अच्छा. सही है अभी.
Paimon doesn't see the fun at all. But 20% is acceptable.
Alright, so what do I have to do as a representative? Once the representative is confirmed, the rest is going to...
Games have always been a central part of the festival, and both Akitsu Hanayosobi and Akitsu Yuge were extremely popular.
Sure.
So, the plan is to host an event where the attendees have 48 hours to create a game of their own. We'll have new and exciting entertainment in no time.
Ooh, everyone loves fun games. You won't have to worry about attracting humans and yokai to the event.
That is the general plan. I'll leave you to iron out the finer details and contact the participants. This is a critical time for the Shogunate's new development plans, and the survey team is returning momentarily, so I must turn my attention to them.
Got it. We'll see you later then.
Where to now?
Jinju Forest. Let's pay a visit to our old friend Ioroi.
ठीक है भाई. As thought caught in a dream. Start भाई. Act 1 है ना ये. चलो भाई, हमें डायरेक्ट टेलीपोर्ट ही कर दिया गया है. चलो चलो चलो. यहाँ के फॉरेस्ट में आते तो अलग ही वाइब्स आती थी भाई.
Oh, but before I forget, you should eat this kitsune meal first.
क्यों? क्या होता है उससे?
Whoa, it smells so good. Oh, and also kind of like fried tofu for some reason.
भाई यहाँ पे तो आते ही अलग ही वाइब्स आती है भाई. इस फॉरेस्ट में आते एकदम बढ़िया भाई. चलो भाई, कहाँ है? इधर है बंदा. ओहो, मेरे को इधर से आना चाहिए था. ये कौन है बुद्धा बना हुआ इधर?
The smell of humans. Nothing to see here, just a statue. Huh?
योकाई है ना ये?
Wait, why do I smell kitsune?
Hidden protector.
Remember us, Ioroi?
Ah, it's you youngsters. And You! The nasty Kitsune who turned Chinju Forest into the playground for her test of courage.
Oh, Chinju Forest is supposed to be Yoroi's territory, right? Oh, no wonder he's so mad.
Exactly. How could you hold a test of courage without inviting me?
Oh, so that's what he's angry about.
But you sealed away like this. How could you even participate?
Anyway, what brings you all here? Something to discuss?
Okay, he avoided the question completely.
I actually came to apologize about the test of courage. It was my mistake not to invite more yokai to the ceremony. So for this Mikawa Flower Festival, I knew I had to extend a personal invitation to the Bake Danuki.
Huh? The Mikawa Flower Festival?
खुश हो गया छोरा दोनों खुश हो गए कितने हैं 3-4 Kishubichi Soishi Goyabu Kobon 3 little Tanukis were once sealed outside within the statue. अच्छा इसके ही बच्चे जैसे ही हैं
Kichiboshi? Shosei? Gyobu Koban? Where did you come from?
भाई मेरी जापानीज में क्या बोलूं मैं यार बड़ी इतने ऐसे सोइसी मैं तो सोइसी बोलूंगा ना सोइसी पता है क्या बोल पाए मोन अब ठीक है भाई समझ गए तुम जापानीज सब किसी की अच्छी नहीं होती इतनी and why can we understand them all of a sudden
Never trust an apology from a kitsune or an invitation for that matter. It's just a silly festival. So what if there's delicious food or fun games?
Yum, yum.
अरे खुश हो गए छोरा
Fun.
अरे बारी सारे बच्चे खुश हो गए
Don't fall for the kitsune's cheap tricks. Such hopeless, innocent cubs.
What a shame. I was hoping to take you all to the festival, but it would seem Ioroi disapproves. I suppose it makes sense. Poor Ioroi, stuck in this statue all alone while the rest of you got to have fun. How sad that would be.
अरे मजाक उड़ा रही इसका
Poor Ioroi.
Excuse you. I am Ioroi, the Kakushigami of the Bake Danuki. I just, yes, just worried the cubs will get distracted and stray from the Tanuki path.
I should also mention I was hoping the Bake Danuki could help the humans take their games to the next level, talented as you are in the art of transformation. In Inazuma, only the Bake Danuki can hope to match the Kitsune in that area.
Match? The Kitsune could never rival the transformative gifts of the Bake Danuki.
Oh, well, I was thinking of using the Bake Danuki as the symbol of the event in the promotions and such. But alas, it would seem that you don't like that idea, Ioroi. No matter, I shall simply seek the help of the Kitsune. When the time comes, all of Inazuma will know the Kitsune stepped in to accomplish what the Bake Danuki could not.
But wait!
What an obvious strategy.
It worked, didn't it?
My dear cubs, transforming into things that already exist is only a small fraction of what it means to become a great Bake Danuki. To even get a quarter of the way through your training, you must be able to turn into things of your own invention. Just like when I turned into a gigantic ramen bowl that could fly.
Wow.
So go forth and seize this opportunity so you can advance the name of the... advance your training. Not all humans are bad and scary. Some are good, just like these youngsters. Go with them and transform into things you've never tried before.
Don't worry, Ioroi. The little Tanuki are safe with me.
You're the one I'm worried about.
We're here too. We'll make sure they don't, stray from the path.
बिल्कुल.
I'll hold you to that. Now, Kichiboshi, Shosei, Gyobu Koban, while you're out there, always listen to...
Yep. Always listen to Whitefur.
White fur.
And Miss Yellowfur. And Auntie Pink.
आंटी ठीक है भाई बच्चे हैं ये सारे ठीक है भाई बढ़िया बढ़िया।
Miss Pinkfur.
आंटी बोल
I
दिया।
almost forgot. Given their level of training, speaking to humans will be a problem. Just a moment. I'll cook up a few Bake Danuki meals to keep on hand.
No need. Here, Miss Pinkfur prepared a special kitsune meal for you all. It will give you the ability to speak to humans.
You stole our tricks too?
अरे
Changed the name?
अरे ले भाई। Seemingly obviously to a loud sound to protect.
Yum, yum!
Is it really that much better than mine?
अरे
Splendid. That should make our lives easier. Now we can head into the city and start forming the teams.
Teams?
Well, we need more than Bake Danuki power to design these games. 2 humans per team should suffice, I'd say. Now, I need to discuss the layout of the venue with the Yashiro Commission. I'll leave the team recruitment to you.
Put to work already. Guess I need to earn the extra 10%.
Hold on. You're not taking part, Miko? You're really gonna sit out on the fun? You of all people?
Making games is nowhere near as fun as playing them. Besides, working through the night certainly isn't my idea of a good time.
Making games? Working?
अरे
Through the night?
ले भाई
Anyway,
सुनते
this time I'm going to wait for the fun to come to me. See you later, little ones.
क्या मैं क्या गेम बनाने क्या? ठीक है लग तो ये रहा है।
Kichiboshi and the others are young, so their speaking ability is limited. I miss the days when the Bake Danuki could run circles around the humans. Hold on. How were you able to understand them from the start? Does that mean the Bake Danuki meal from last time is still working? Ha ha! Take that, sneaky kitsune! Speaking of... That kitsune is gone, yes? Good. I have a request, young one. Come closer. You must protect the cubs from that sneaky kitsune at all costs.
जरूर। इनकी बनती नहीं है क्या? दोस्त नहीं है क्या ये लोग? ले भाई तेरे ऊपर से ये ले रहा हूँ मैं। बुरा तो नहीं मानेगा ना भाई तू? योरी जो भी तुमने। एक ये ऊपर भी तो है ये आइटम। अरे मैं ऊपर चढ़ गया, पूरा ही उड़ गया। कहाँ है वो? ये रहा। चलो अब हमें जाना उधर है ना। चलते भाई, टेलीपोर्ट मार लो फटाफट इधर।
City! So many houses! So many humans! Gotta farm beans! White fur, yellow fur, how do we farm beans?
Form teams, not farm beans. It's kind of hard to explain.
हाँ बच्चे ही तो हैं। It's like finding people with similar interests.
Yeah, that's right. People with the same taste. You know, into the same thing. It's easier to come up with a game that way.
Tastes the same. Got it!
खाने के पीछे से बदल जाएंगे कभी ये सारे?
Easy
लग तो ये रहा है।
peasy. Wafer, dumb.
अरे ले
Farm
भाई।
beans that taste the same.
ओह, अब ये खाने के पीछे भागेंगे मेरे को ऐसा लग रहा है।
No, wait, that's not. And they're gone. In different directions, too. Let's go after them.
चलो भाई, पकड़े इन्हें। कहाँ गए कहाँ गए कहाँ गए? एक तो इधर ही गया। तो सारे इधर ही चले गए क्या? ये पास में लग रहा है, इससे पाता हूँ मैं सबसे पहले। कहाँ है कहाँ है कहाँ है कहाँ है? ये रहा एक। What are you saying is not? अरे इनकी आवाज लाओ यार कोई वापस. Oh, pump the. I see. I thought he was your friend.
Longhorned Oni and short-horned Oni.
He talks.
Shosei, there you are.
White fur, yellow fur. Shosei found white fur and yellow fur number 2. Both great yokai. Both like to play.
क्या बात. Great yokai. So he thinks I am an Oni too. What's going on? Listen, I was just playing some invocation with my good bro Thoma during his time. And then, out of the blue, this Shoshi appears right in the middle of our match.
Shosei loves to play. Longhorn and shorthorn Oni also love to play. We taste the same.
क्या बात. We what now? I can explain. You briefly explain the situation to it. Whoa, the Mikawa Flower Festival. Should I open with that, compadre? Man, the Arataki gang really hard carried the last one. Huh? We will turn this on something special too.
Tatsumi Kozo and the others did all the work, bullchucker. You're really lumping them in with your gang?
इतने सारे लोग हैं भाई. ये कितने हैं ये. ले के सारी योकाइज है ना ये. भूत वो जो भूत प्रेत होते प्यारे प्यारे से उधर के. लेग स्ट्रॉन्ग एंड ठीक है बढ़िया. योकाई फेस्टिवल से सारे. It's called doing them a favor. Besides that, they look up to me. It's like a cool older brother.
Hitotsumi Kozo and his friends did come up with the Akitsu Yuge game during the last festival. There's no reason not to invite them this time.
Oh, the crew getting back together. I will round up him. Technically, I am on vacation, but I am happy to assist the Yashiro Commission with the festival. That's what I like to hear. Alright, let's round up those three little fellas and start working on the almighty Arataki Great and Gladish. Okay. अरे मेरे से बोले नहीं जाते कुछ नाम तो. Not so fast.
Hornless Oni?
Homeless Oni. Homeless Oni. We have a British job to finish, remember, boss. We do. We should follow, but there's still a mountain of things to do. Oh well. Look at Toma here. Kind enough to help you with the festival even during his vacation. I would think the boss of Arataki gang would show even more dedication to his work, but you know that's just me. Look like your time is spoken for, my best friend. Wrap up what you need to do and we can finish our match at the festival. Best both worlds. Alright. Those errands are a piece of cake. I will be back in no time. But first, I should introduce you to Kozu and other. Then you can head to the festival without me. Then let's get a move on. No use standing here talking about it. To go make those introductions, we have stuff to do. Sorry, Rio Primon. I sure we will see you later.
famous Oni? Oh, so scary.
बाकी के दो इधर है ना, एक किधर है? एक तो इधर ही है, ये रहा।
White fur! Yellow fur! Over here! Kichiboshi found big sleepy tanuki!
I hate to break it to you, Oshu, but
Hey, I'm a Mujina, not a tanuki.
Oh, Mujina yokai that can turn into tanuki?
No, wait. I'm not a Mujina or a tanuki. I'm Sayu.
Tanuki, Mujina, Sayu? So many transformations! Sayu is yokai?
she's a ninja, not a yokai.
I don't transform at all. I've been a human this whole time. Who is this guy anyway? Popping up out of nowhere right when I found a spot to sleep?
Sayu प्यारी है.
Sorry, this is probably the first time Kichiboshi has ever seen a ninja.
Oh, Yuimi आ गई. The big tanuki and the great yokai are facing off. The rumors around Inazaka were true.
Not this again. It's just Sayu.
Oh, no yokai. My bad, Sayu. I rushed over here as soon as I heard the rumor. Guess I got a bit carried away.
And there goes my nap.
Silly humans, much to learn.
Whoa, hold up. Is this guy a real yokai? His name is Ichibushi. मैं वैसे नहीं बोला जाता भाई. पहले लो दे.
This human, really warm.
Warm personality wise, I am guessing. Well, what's bring you to Innsuma City? We don't. मैं नाम नहीं बोल रहा भाई, मैं उसका नाम एकदम मतलब बिल्कुल ही जबान पे नहीं है. किचिबोयुशी बोलूँगा मैं तो. किचिबोयुशी. हाँ ठीक है. We don't often get Bakedanuki around these parts.
Boy, where do we begin?
You beautifully explain the situation to you. I see. You're recruiting people to develop the game from the Mikawa Flower Festival. You interested? Well, come on, Sayu, let's do it. वो जो जमगी वो भागने की कोशिश कर रही थी.
Right when I was trying to run. About that, I'm pretty busy. Practicing ninjutsu and such.
सोना चाहती है बस वो तो. Who had the Bakedanuki are great at ninjutsu. Rumor says it. With a single thought, they can grow taller than a house. Is that true?
Taller than a house? I've never heard of a ninjutsu like that.
It's not ninjutsu. It's Bakedanuki art. We don't grow taller than a house.
See? I knew it wouldn't be that easy.
We grow taller than mountain.
क्या बात है? Sayu?
Sorry. Just thinking about something Sensei always said. You can't just focus on drills, Sayu. You need to push the limits of what you know about ninjutsu.
This is a good an opportunity as any.
I guess.
Farm beans, success.
Alright. let's go discuss this ninjutsu. No, this Bake Tanuki art of transformation. The one you're going to use for the festival.
बढ़िया बढ़िया खुश हो गई ये I've always wanted to go to the festival with you Sayu. Let's go to my place to brainstorm. We can even set off some fireworks when we are done.
I'll pass on the fireworks. They're terrible for my sleep.
मेरे को भाई इंग्लिश है मैं जापानीज करने दो इसे यार जापानीज करेंगे तो मजा आएगा थोड़ा एडजस्ट कर लो यार मेरे को जापानीज करने दो इसे डायलॉग वॉल्यूम ठीक है लैंग्वेज चेरा वॉइस ओवर लैंग्वेज जापानीज यप स्विच थोड़ा जापानीज में देखते हैं गाइस कैसा जा रहा है मामला पानी जापानीज में कितना अजीब लगता है अजीब क्या मतलब फीलिंग सी आती है वो लगे
妖怪がいる人間とこそこそ話してる
A great yokai
どうかな二人ともこの案ならいいでしょ
तो ये तो फिर वो है ना बोलते हैं
ええ確かに魅力的なご提案ですが渡積島には利用できる天然資源がないかもしれません燃料を用いるとなるとそれはそれで費用面が
The idea has a lot of promise, but I am afraid there are no natural hot spring Watsumi Island and the cost of heating them artificially is too big.
待って盗み聞きされてるそこのお客さん用があるなら直接顔を見せたらどう
You're more than welcome to join a face-to-face conversation with more of Great yokai found us.
旅人パイモン
君たちだったんだね安心してスパイの容疑をかけたりなんてしないからそれにしても料理を見るのは久しぶりだよ君名前はイオラが最近どうどうしたのこいつは業務小判だ町に来るのが初めてだからちょっと人見知りしちゃってるのかも
He's the same as always.
へえまだ石の中にいるんだ仕方のないやつだねこんにちは業務小判私は夢水木みずき夢を食うバクだ君たちと同じ妖怪妖怪話しやすい
見たところ先ほど私たちの密談を遮ってしまったことでこちらの妖怪に何かされるのではないかと怖がっていたようですね
So it was actually a secret meeting.
密談というのは少々大げさでしたね渡積島に愛沙銭湯の支店を出すことについて話し合っていたのです
おお愛沙銭湯が渡積島にもできるのか
観光業も渡積島が伸ばしたい分野だからな水木さんとは前々から話し合っているんだ
ですが今の渡積島には温泉がありませんし経営費も高くなってしまいます本店とあまり変わらないのであれば観光客も魅力を感じてくれないでしょう
よく考えてるね
Well,
確かに差別化は大事だよなら投資をアピールするのはどうそれかみんなの好きな要素を取り入れるのも悪くない例えば丹精込めて作っ と遊芸とか。
遊芸？愛さ銭湯って遊芸も手掛けて
Games
る
in the
のか？
bathhouse.
そうだよ。
Of
私は
course, the
心理療
games
法を
are
施す
when
時も
used
遊
in
芸をよく使
psychological
うの。
treatment
患者さんの気持ちをリラ
to
ックスさ
patient.
せる補助
Sure.
的な目的でね。ところで、その待ってましたと言わんばかりの食いつきよ。もしかしてちょうど遊芸に関するイベントでもあるのかな。
The topic of games really seems to pique interest. Is there something going on? Allow me to explain. Briefly explain the situation to everyone.
なるほど。これほど斬新な参戦花祭りを企画するとは、さすがコンコン油揚げさんですね。
道理で懐かしい気配を感じたわけだ。
Miku, I knew I smelled scheming.
またあの女が動いてるんだな。
that lady.
いや、で
There's
も
a lot of
渡
work
積
to
島に
do.
はまだ仕事がたくさん残っていますし、参加しませんよね、三五宮様。
そうですね。先ほどの案も含めて少し考えてみたのですが、遊芸施設を作り観光客を集めるというのも一つの手かもしれません。このお祭りで遊芸の魅力を皆さんに伝えれば、水木さんの案もより効果が上がり現実味を増しますし、宣伝効果も望めます。これは今後の大きな助けとなるでしょう。
でも八重堂と水木さんって仕事上の対立関係にあるのでは。
Partnership बनाने हैं ना बंदा.
対立関係にあるとはいえ、八
Ryan
重堂を利
side
用
है.
して宣伝ができるのならこちらとしては万々歳だよ。それに五郎大将も八重堂の月間幹事に協力してた気がするけど。
それはそうだが、
未来のビジネスパートナーさんもこれを機に私の設計した遊芸がどれほどのものか確かめたいんじゃないかな。
Considering to focus on games and the future with the partnership, I'm sure you would appreciate an opportunity to see it again.
やはり水木さんにはお見通しでしたか。友人となるのなら一度協力してみるのが最も手っ取り早い方法です。
なら祭りが開催されるまでにもっと話を詰めておかないとね。
でしたら俺も。
いえ、五郎が先ほど言ったように渡積島にはまだ多くの仕事が残っています。遊芸創作の期間中はそれらを五郎に任せてもいいでしょうか。
She's giving you out. She's giving you way to avoid me.
もちろんです。
渡積島の住民にも
In addition,
参戦花
it's
祭りの
like
こと
you,
をお伝えください。
people also
こ
make
れ
it a
は
festival.
人間と妖
It's
怪
celebration
両
for
方のお
demons and
祭りで
yokais.
すから、
Mm-hmm.
皆さんにもこの仮説を
And it
楽
gives
しんでもらいましょう。
people as well. Let's give occasion to bring
はい、
together.
全力を尽くします、三五宮様。
仲間集めはこれくらいで良さそうだな。シャブ業に行って報告しようぜ。
तो गाइस ये छोटा सा पार्ट मैंने जापानीज में किया, मैं अच्छा लगा तो बताओ मेरे को, इसी में रखोगे या इंग्लिश में चेंज करूँ? इंग्लिश भी अच्छा है, जापानीज भी अच्छा है, पर अभी इंग्लिश वालों के वो चल रहा है ना, क्या बोलते हैं, इंग्लिश वालों में अभी वो चल रहा है ना, पता नहीं वॉइस स्ट्राइक क्या बोलते हैं, कुछ तो चल रहा है यार उधर, वो अभी तक खत्म ही नहीं हुआ, पता नहीं इतना निकल गया भाई, वो अच्छी बात नहीं भाई, स्ट्राइक खत्म करो यार, कुछ तो खत्म करो। चलो भाई, गो टू द याशोरो कमीशन, चलो जा रहे, मैं इंग्लिश में चेंज कर देता हूँ फटाफट, फिर वही करूँ तो सॉरी माय बैड, इधर होगा। चलो यहाँ से डायरेक्ट टेलीपोर्ट किधर है ये रहा।
Miss Kamisato, this is the list of stage materials for your review.
Miss Kamisato, I have your schedule for tomorrow.
The list looks fine. As for the schedule, let's move the meeting with the Tenryo Commission up a little. They're in charge of festival security, so that should take precedence.
Oh, she looks super busy. Should we come back later?
Oh, Traveler!
You seem busy.
Oh no, you're fine. You caught me just as I was finishing up, actually. Lady Guji said you're the official festival representative, and you've been busy recruiting participants. So I should do my part too, right? For large events like the Test of Courage, Brother usually does most of the organizing. But this time, I wanted to take some work off his back.
That should be a big
I
help.
hope so.
Oh, speaking of the recruitment, we found a bunch of people. We should be good to go.
Oh, already? That was fast. I wasn't sure we would find enough participants. I thought I might have to sign up myself.
Oh well, there's still time.
Oh, don't worry about it. I can only focus on so many things anyway. If we have enough people, I should stick to organizing. I suppose I'm a little sad about not taking part. But I'm looking forward to the festival all the same. When the time comes, perhaps we could check it out together.
Miss Kamisato! Another letter from the Kanjo Commission.
Coming! Sorry, duty calls. We'll have to talk about our plans another time. My brother's the one overseeing the teams. I believe he's in the courtyard with Lady Guji. You can go in when you're ready.
ठीक है.
Thanks, Ayaka. See you later.
See you later.
See you later.
चलो जाओ.
Wow, Ayaka's really working hard. Guess we should follow suit. You're the festival representative, and that makes Paimon the representative of the representative. So in other words, let's do this.
बढ़िया.
It's about time. I could hear you talking outside.
Apologies for not getting you upon arrival. The Lady Gucci and I were discussing something urgent.
Oh, don't worry about it. We were talking to Ayaka anyway.
Now that young lady is one enthusiastic volunteer. Especially when she heard about your involvement, Traveler. Solved our personnel problem in one fell swoop.
So you took the opportunity to order her around as well.
Hardly. It was entirely her decision. Besides, you really think I could order her around with her big brother standing right there?
I hope she get what she wants on the event. Now I see the Baketanuki are no longer with you. I assume that means the team are set. Yep, here's the situation. He explained what happened to Long Horde Oni and Short Horde Oni. So those are some interesting names. I was hoping Toma could use the festival as an excuse to relax, but it would seem he refuses to remain idle. He even signed up as a participant. Well, here's to hoping the game development is enjoyable at the very least.
Mizuki signed up too? Along with the Soul of the Deep. Now this is getting interesting. I knew it was a good idea to put you in charge of recruitment, Traveler.
They're planning to use your festival to promote Isa Bathhouse.
बढ़िया.
Oh, is that so? Then perhaps I should up the ante.
So, Ayato, is everything set on your end then?
Yes, the Yashiro Commission will be in contact with each terms and arrange from lodging, food, equipment, and travel. We will also determine overall theme for the games, which will be announced for 48 hours before the opening of the
Yes,
festival.
yes, that's all well and good. I just have one small adjustment.
That's really doesn't.
Why so anxious? I'm just trying to keep things exciting. When we're ready to announce the theme, come to the festival grounds at the foot of Mount Yogo. We'll see you there.
ठीक है से बात कर लो भाई. The Lady Gucci is very imaginative. There's still no telling how the festival will end up in the end. She can be. I wouldn't go that far. That outlandish time, her ideas usually contain stalks of genius that can be quite. But beside, with you and Ayaka involved in the event, trust that I will intervene if things get out of hands. You need not to worry. चल भाई. Wait until next day. एक बजे से 5 बजे तक भी ठीक है ना भाई. अरे लो भाई टाइम बदलो. अगला दिन तेरा ये बड़ा. तो बैक आ जाओ. एक और दिन का इंतजार करवा रहे हो यार तुम मेरे को. 48 आवर्स का नो 48 आवर्स. अभी तो 24 घंटे हुए. चलो भाई एक और दिन बढ़ा देते हैं. ये लो भाई, ये लो 2 दिन निकाल लो. तो गाइस अभी तक तुम्हें अच्छा लग रहा है तो लाइक करो, कमेंट करो, शेयर करो, सब्सक्राइब करो और कंटिन्यू करते भाई. निकालो भाई निकालो जल्दी जल्दी जल्दी.
The theme for the games is being announced today, right? Who knows what Miko's got up her sleeve?
बारिश में करोगे क्या अनाउंसमेंट? बारिश में हो रहा भाई. चलो ये तो वही है ना. क्या बैठा भाई तू इधर? थोड़ा एक्शन करना था.
Rev the engines. Incinerate. Pyroclastic surge.
थोड़ा एक्शन तो बनता है. इधर आ. कहाँ तू? क्या रे मारेगा मेरे को? इतना बड़ा हो गया तू भी. इधर आइए. इतना बड़ा हो गया था तू. ले लो. क्या बच रहा है इधर? क्या टूट गया? कुछ नहीं. चलो तक पहुंच गए भाई, पहुंच गए। आ गए। Through the festival, we had to begin the game development process ensure to attract a crowd. Is it the Tendrio Commission's responsibility to maintain security and order throughout the entirety of the proceedings? So remain vigilant. Understood?
Yes, ma'am.
Hey, Sora!
Oh, it's you. It's been a while.
You guys are here early. There's still 3 whole days until the festival starts.
Correction. There's a little over 48 hours. Besides, many patrons are already here to observe the development process. Festival security starts now.
But what about the statue of the, almighty... Narukami-Yogo? Yeah, you know the one. Won't you miss out on it again?
Want us to buy one for you? Hey, no need. All statue of our excellency. अरे अच्छा लग रहा है स्टैचू भी, प्यारा लग रहा है। फोटो खींचने में प्यारा लग रहा है। No need. All statue of her excellency, the almighty Narukami Ugoshi, god of thunder, be sold at this event. As it turns out, I already own 5 of said model at home.
Okay, well that's definitely more than enough.
5 said? Yes. I only own 5 statue of Her Excellency at any given time. This is my maximum. Anymore, and I am afraid I would not be able to afford them the proper care.
Oh, that's the reason?
Personal matters aside, I heard you are the representative for this event. You should proceed to the stage and speak with the lady.
Oh, right. Looks like we're running out of time. Let's go then. See you later, Sora.
Goodbye. उसके बैनर लग रहे हैं दोनों के, राइडन के और
Ma'am, we have a message from Commission Headquarters. They need you to return as soon as possible.
Headquarters now, of all time. All right. Keep watching in my absence. I won't be long.
Ah, you're here. Now we can get the ball rolling.
Are we late?
Right on time, I'd say. I was just about to announce the theme for the games.
What's that thing behind you?
Oh, this? Just a little something to spice things up. So, stay tuned.
Read it. Oh, we should be getting close, eh?
So sleepy. Can't wait anymore.
अरे ये तो सोती रहती बेचारी.
A theme decided by Nico and the Yashiro Commission. What's it gonna be?
One thing we all share is our capacity to dream. Outlandish fantasies of the mind, nostalgic memories of the past, or telling reflections of our inner selves. In a similar sense, games also blur the lines between fantasy and reality. Just like our dreams, the bounds of possibility are as limitless as our imagination. With that in mind, your task is to create a game within the next 48 hours centered around the theme of dreams. The genre and style are completely up to you.
Okay, nothing too crazy so far.
And to provide some additional motivation...
ज़्यादा जल्दी बोल दिया. Crazy अब होने वाला.
The winning team will be awarded the Tanuki Game Award.
क्या बात? Statue वाला.
As
Tanuki.
well as a generous sum of mora. And a sponsorship from Yai Publishing House to fully develop the game and promote it throughout all Inazuma.
क्या बात?
All Inazuma?
In the interest of fairness, the evaluation committee will decide the winner based on attendee feedback as well as the opinion of our festival representative. Now, with that out of the way, let the game development begin. The 48-hour countdown begins now.
बढ़िया. Although Miku suddenly announced leave people reeling, the team quickly get to the work.
Looks like things are going well. We've just started and it seems like all our teams have a plan.
क्या बात? बढ़िया है.
Plus, with the transformative powers of the Bakedanuki, bringing those visions to
कितना
fruition
प्यारा लग रहा
should
है
be a
वो.
lot easier.
सारे अच्छे लग
As
रहे
the
हैं.
festival's most important judge and representative, you should go check on the progress, don't you think?
I really don't see that coming. Really.
It all comes down to fairness, as I said. I worked with the Yashiro Commission to come up with the theme, so the judging must go to someone else. Oh, no need to stress, though. It's all fun and games, is it not? Just choose the one you enjoy the most. Of course, if it's appearances you're worried about, you could always, I don't know, check in on the teams and ask about their ideas.
What do you mean by appearance?
And that proves that I picked the right person. Go on then, I won't keep you.
सबसे पूछने में ओ इवेंट चालू हो गया गाइस. वाह, मेरे को ये पूरा करना है क्या? कैसे करूँ ना? ये कितने प्यारे लग रहे हैं. क्या कहाँ से करूँ? ये डरा हुआ है, ये खुश है, ये भी डरा हुआ है. कोई सा भी कर सकते हैं ना. चैलेंजेस हैं ये. है मेरे पास करने का टाइम नहीं इनको. ये भी प्यारा लग रहा है, ये भी प्यारा लग रहा है, ये भी प्यारा लग रहा है. बड़े है. करेंगे अभी वैसे ना.
You need to pick the best game, huh? Well, why don't we take a look around to get a feel for things? Then we
game
can go
है
talk
सारे.
to Miko.
समझ रहा हूँ मैं. भाई क्या क्या बेच रही तू? कुछ नहीं बेच रही. इवेंट है ना ये, इनसे बात करते हैं. अरे 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 मैं चढ़ गया बल्कि.
Hey there, Mizuki, Kokomi, and Gyobu Koban. How are things going over here?
Not bad. We made a lot of progress. Miss Mizuki is very experienced and her ability is simply
Piece of
astonishing.
cake.
Experienced, huh? That must put you at a huge advantage. Is it because you use games in your work?
I'm not sure it gives me an advantage, per se. The games I use are for clinical purposes, not entertainment. But if we want that award, we need something a lot more fun. So my experience only goes so far.
That reminds me, the Yashiro Commission chose dreams as the theme of the competition. Do you think that was targeted? That was targeted at us.
Using dreams to test a Dream Eater? Yeah, it does sound like some kind of challenge.
They knew we wanted to use this as an opportunity to advertise our game, but now it's a competition. which means if we lose our game, we will completely overshadowed by the winner. And if we win, she gets a share of the profit as primary investor. Miss Pratt, Tofu with all of the frills is on the top of
Wow,
game.
that's a lot of scheming.
Screaming?
On the other hand, if we do win first place, the prestige will help us get the word out, which should increase the popularity of the bathhouse on Watatsumi Island. As for Yai Publishing House's sponsorship, as long as we win the competition, we get to decide the terms.
Sure. Winner takes all, huh? I suppose it works both ways. Definitely has the Lady Gucci written
My
novel.
guess is that she's doing this all for the entertainment factor. For fun, basically.
Fun. Kyobo Koban likes fun.
Yeah, bhai, tu khush reh, bhai. Said, I suppose that the purpose of the game after all. That's the purpose of the game after all. For now, let's focus on making our game the best.
Good idea. So what kind of game are you gonna make?
We're calling it A Little Fox's Daydream.
Sure.
Basically, you play as a fox, navigating between sweet dreams and nightmares in search of delicious fried tofu.
I think I might know who Little Fox is supposed to be.
Yeah, looks like that fox takes some inspiration from, real life.
Well, the design was Miss Key's idea, but I am completely on board. Sometimes the only way to meet the challenge with the challenge on fighting fire with fire. Huh?
That's the definition of fun, don't you think? So, want to give it a try?
Sure. Wonderful. बन जाए फॉक्स चलो ट्राई करते हैं चा वो तो खेल के पता चल जाएगा अरे समझ रहा हूँ मैं इतना मत दो यार प्यारा लग रहा होगा ट्राई करते हैं और ओ वो 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 अरे कितना प्यारा है ये अच्छा ऐसा क्या चलो सीधे सीधे ये तो करना ही था मेरे को वारे मर गया मैं फिर से समझ रहा हूँ मैं चलो 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 बिल्कुल कोने में आ जाओ ओ भाई बच गए ठीक है ये इजी है बढ़िया इजी था इसके ऊपर आना ही नहीं मेरे को आजा रे आजा इसको मैं इधर गिरा सकता हूँ ना इधर आजा 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 ये ले भाई भाई साहब बहुत बुरा खेला मैं। नेक्स्ट स्टेज करते। ये तो और ये तो और भी। ले चलो मेरे को। गलत बटन दबा दिया मैंने टाइम पे। गलत टाइम पे गलत बटन दबाया मैंने। ले चलो मेरे को, ले चलो मेरे को। बस मैं वापस जा सकता हूँ। धन्यवाद, हो गया पूरा लेवल क्लियर। चलो मैं जा रहा हूँ। इस पे आ जाओ। मत आओ, इस पे मत आओ। कैसे जाया था इधर? थोड़ा इंतजार करता हूँ मैं इधर। ये करना मेरे को। चलो भाई, समझ में आया धीरे धीरे क्या करना है। लाओ नीचे लाओ, ऊपर लाओ, ऊपर लाओ। बस ऊपर। अरे अल्लाह भाई, मैं गिर गया। नीचे लाओ। समझ रहा हूँ मैं। इधर का क्या सीन है? इधर खाली है, इधर ये ऊपर जा रहे हैं। ठीक है, ये तो करना ही नहीं था मेरे को। गलत बटन दबा देता हूँ मैं फटाफट। R1 कम करना पड़ेगा मेरे को दबाना। अभी बोला था मैंने R1 कम करना है मेरे को दबाने से। मैं R1 क्यों दबा रहा हूँ फटाफट यार? R1 नहीं दबाना यार। थोड़ा ऊपर जान दो, ऊपर जान दो, ऊपर जान दो, ऊपर जान दो। अरे अरे अरे, जाओ भाई, पूरा ऊपर चले जाओ। टाइम लग रहा है भाई धीरे धीरे। और ये कौन आ गया अभी? मेहनती क्रो है। मैं इसके ऊपर ही क्यों गिरा? बस रुक जाए। बहुत बढ़िया, ये तो करना ही नहीं था मेरे को। इधर आओ सर, इधर आओ। बस खड़े रहो इधर अब। मेरे को फटाफट करना पड़ेगा भाई। बहुत मुश्किल है भाई, बहुत हार्ड है। इधर से फिर इधर आ, इधर से फिर इधर, इधर से फिर इधर, इधर से फिर इधर, इधर से फिर इधर, इधर से फिर इधर। जाओ पहुंच गए। मेरे को पर उधर जाने का है। मेरे को ऊपर जाने का है, पहले टोफू लेंगे। इधर से फिर इधर, इधर से फिर इधर। ये तो करना ही नहीं था मेरे को, ये क्या कर लिया मैंने। इधर से फिर इधर, 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 इधर से फिर इधर। इजी था, कर लिया मैंने पौर। इधर से फिर इधर फटाफट, फिर इधर से इधर, इधर इधर से फटाफट R1, फिर R1, फिर इधर से R1, R1। इधर से फिर R1, इधर से R1 है। समझ में आ गया, समझ में आ गया। चलो भाई, समझ में आ गया ना। अबेंडन करते हैं अब। इतना हो गया, मैं क्या ले सकता हूँ? एक ले लिया, 2 ले लिए, 3 ले सकते हैं, एक लास्ट था ये, बस कर लेंगे बाद में। तीन स्टेम। दो और बच रहे थे ये चैलेंज। हाँ 60 ये भी मिल जाएंगे फिर मेरे को। स्टाफ मिला मेरे को एक। 15 मैक्स है। ठीक है भाई, कर लेंगे। इनका चेक कर लिया, अब यहाँ चलते हैं, थोड़ा देखते हैं क्या है। ये बताओ भाई, क्या क्या कर रहे हो तुम? Alright, let's add another element here.
Boss Toma is the best!
That's nice for you, but it's all thanks to Agatsui that I came up with this in the first place, and that's what.
Anything for Boss Toma.
Whoa! Guess this team really hit it off.
Mm-hmm. Oh, hi.
Looks like you're getting along great with Kozo and the others. Guess a fixer can work with just about anyone, huh?
I have Ito to thanks. Actually, he introduced me to Guru and the others after left. We didn't get to see each other much during the test of courage, but they're a very friendly group of yokai. All I have to do was mention the Mikawa festival and they agreed to help. Right. Anyway, they even showed up bright and early this morning.
That makes sense. It was their dream to host the Mikawa Flower Festival.
Yep, that's right.
Yeah, totally. We've been dreaming about it for a long time.
So, what are you planning for the game? It kind of sounded like you're making a sequel to Akitsu Yuge.
Actually, I suppose it's a spiritual sequel of sort. It's a combination of Yuge and Monstead. Rudy or Preston I called. It's pretty simple actually. I just swing the rack to hit the ball back where they came from.
But what does that have to do with the theme?
Good question. The lady Gucci did say that about nostalgic memories is from the dreaming, right? For many years after leaving Mondstadt, the only place I could experience the artistry was in my dreams. Once I was old enough to get back to my own, too much had changed. My age, my mindset, whatever it was. My childhood was gone. Toma. So I suppose you could say it's childhood dream many years in making. And I played test stage. I added a few characters that often appears in fairy tales and dream. Hopefully that reinforced jam theme a bit more. Wanna give it a try? Sure.
White fur, yellow fur, get ready!
देखता भाई क्या है ये? जहाँ से जितने प्रीमियम्स मिल जाए उतने काफी अपने लिए. ओहो, ये तो प्यारा लग रहा है. अच्छा कैनन है ये. अड़ो रे, डालो अंदर. बैट बॉल खेल रहा हूँ मैं तो. मिस हो गया वो. आ जाओ आ जाओ आ जाओ. बच गए. इन्हें नहीं मार सकते. होल्ड. अरे अरे. बढ़िया था यार. मजा आया. नेक्स्ट स्टेज भाई. तो बढ़िया लग रहा है. ये दूसरा है. कोई ब्लू कलर का बिल्ला है. अरे 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 अरे, गोस्ट बन रहा. अरे अरे अरे. अच्छा ये तो उड़ेगा ना. इसको तुम मारोगे. अरे मिस कर दिया मैंने से. आजा आजा आजा. आजा आजा. अरे 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 अरे. अरे बचो 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 बचो. अरे बचो. बच गए बच गए. आजा मार फेंक. ए बी. गया गया गया। बढ़िया बढ़िया। ये कोई दूसरा है, ये थोड़ा स्ट्रॉन्ग होगा। गोस्ट वॉल फेंक रहा है। ले भाई कर भाई, क्या कर रहा है? गुस्सा आ गया उसको। और बड़े डब्बे फेंक रहा है। क्या भाई, बम है ये? अरे बम है ये, भागो। अरे उधर मिस हो गया वो, उधर मिस हो गया वो। बढ़िया था ये भी, मजा आया। ओ कलर चेंजिंग। ले भाई ले। मुझे जा ही नहीं रहा वो। ले भाई आजा। ले भाई आजा आजा, क्या कर रहे हो? रो 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 रो, डायगोनल फेंक रहा है। ले कुछ नहीं कर पाया, कुछ नहीं कर पाया। ले बेचती। लॉल लॉल। आई एम टू वे टू गुड फॉर दिस ब्रो। नहीं अब नहीं, अब नहीं, अभी भी वे टू गुड फॉर दिस ब्रो। अरे हट जाओ हट जाओ। ले तू ये ले, ये खा। बहुत स्पीड में मार रहा है। नेक्स्ट स्टेज। आओ आओ। कौन आ रहा? और कौन फेंक दिया? बड़ा बम फेंक रहा। बॉस फाइट लगती। तीन स्टेज है ना इसकी। आजा 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 आजा। ये क्या कर रहा है तू? अच्छा अच्छा अच्छा, कुछ नहीं कर पाया लोल। अरे अल्लाह, मार दिया मार दिया। फेंक दे अब सब, लास्ट स्टेज है तेरी, कुछ नहीं कर पाया। रो 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 रो, फंसा दिया फंसा दिया फंसा दिया। फेंकेगा फिर से, इधर इधर आ जाओ। आजा आजा, आजा, बड़ा बम फेंक, बड़ा बम फेंक 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 फेंक। सारे क्लियर कर दिए भाई, रिवॉर्ड ले लूँ अब मैं।
Exploration and trials. Adventuring is right up my alley.
सारे रिवॉर्ड खा लूँ। मोरा वोरा की तो कमी नहीं है अपनी। बढ़िया, सब उठा लिया इसका। सारे इवेंट इवेंट कंप्लीट हो जाएंगे, हो जाएंगे बोला, हो रहे नहीं है। क्लेम ऑल। बढ़िया बढ़िया। इधर क्या है, ऊपर ही कलेक्शन 6 हो गए ना ये। 60 और बढ़िया। प्राइसली के लिए इकट्ठे तो करने पड़ेंगे ना यार। चलो भाई, और देखते हैं, एक और इवेंट है ना इधर कहीं। रुको एक मिनट गाइस, मेरे को वॉशरूम करके आने दो पहले। अब वो साई और उनके पास जाएंगे, यो ही मिका के पास।
Instead of confining themselves to the heavens, God should broaden their horizons in the world below. Exploration and trials. Adventuring is right up my alley.
चलो गाइस मैं आ गया वापस। हमें उधर भी जाना है, वो मेन है। मैं इनको भी ट्राई कर रहा हूँ पहले इनका गेम।
Wow, look at this! You've made so much progress already!
All credit to Ujime. We just told him what we wanted and he made to set it.
He helped with the gameplay too. All we had was a prototype, and now it's ready for playtesting already. His skills are amazing.
Kichi Boshi, amazing!
Very amazing.
So, how do we play? It doesn't seem super obvious.
The board is infused with yokai power. All you need to do is place your hand on it and to dreamscape. At least I think that's how it works, right?
Very smart. So, you could say that your game unifies human ingenuity with Bakedanaki magic to create a scene that is completely illusory. Very creative.
What for suddenly use many big words?
सही बात है, कभी-कभी तो हमें समझ नहीं आता क्या
You sound official all of a sudden, Paimon. Are you trying to act like a real judge?
Don't mind her.
This new style of game development deserves a name. How about Unreal? Oh, or Unity.
Could you tell us about your game? Oh, yeah, betcha.
Hey, a little acknowledgement would be nice.
Although Sayu is the better person to ask. Genshin is her brainchild after all. Bushin?
Yeah, it's based on a dream I had. In the dream, I learned to make bunshin, and I made them do all my work for me. With my clones around, there was no reason for that lady to come find me, so I could sleep as long as I wanted.
So, even when you're asleep, you dream of getting more sleep?
Nobitai.
I got so excited at the prospect that I actually woke myself up. If only I could make bunshin in real life.
I have a feeling.
Well, then, even if some get caught, the others could take a nap in the meantime, right?
But if your clones do all the work, doesn't all that fatigue transfer back to you in the end?
Oh, well, when you put it that way, I don't know anymore.
All dreams are sensical and complicated in their own way, but that's what makes them interesting. Anyway, that's our game, the most wonderful Genshin Phantasm body doubles to skill.
Mujina body double.
That's a long story. Wanna just give it a try?
Sure.
Awesome! All you have to do is put your hand on the board and close your eyes.
अच्छा स्टार्ट करते हैं। वो अच्छा 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 L2 R2 ठीक है भाई कैमरा बढ़िया। चलो स्टार्ट करें, स्टार्ट राउंड भाई। कैसा हुआ ये? ना। कैसा? समझ नहीं आया कुछ मेरे को। गिर गया। वही समझ नहीं आया मेरे को। स्टार्ट राउंड भाई कैसे भाई? फॉलो कर मेरे को, फॉलो आ जाओ। समझ नहीं आया मेरे को कैसे। बच गया मैं। तू भी आ जा भाई। थोड़ा थोड़ा समझ में आया। बेसिकली मेरे को फॉलो करेंगे ना? ठीक है। ओ भाई कितने सारे हैं ये? एक है तो दो हो गया, तीन हो गए। फिर उधर भी एक चाहिए मेरे को इधर आने के लिए। ठीक है ठीक है ठीक है ठीक है। मेरे को लाल वाला चाहिए पहले। स्टार्ट मूव्स, स्टार्ट राउंड। ये लोग कॉपी करेंगे मतलब मेरे को। समझ रहा हूँ, कॉपी करेंगे मेरे को। कॉपी करेंगे मेरे को ये। अब समझ में आया मेरे को। मतलब हर एक राउंड के बाद ही मेरे को कॉपी करेंगे। बढ़िया भाई। स्टार्ट राउंड आ जाओ। कौन हो कहाँ? जा भाई तू उधर। समझ गया मैं। Rewind round. अच्छा अच्छा, ये मूव सेट है ना, तो मेरे को इधर भी खुलवाना था इसको। वेट, समझ गया मैं, समझ गया। रिवाइंड राउंड 2, रिवाइंड। समझ गया मैं। चलो चलो भाई। ये करना मेरे, समझ गया मैं। स्टार्ट भाई। वो उधर जाएगा तो मैं इधर चला जाऊंगा। ये करना था, बिग ब्रेन भाई। नेक्स्ट स्टेज ऑब्जर्व करो पहले। मेरे को उधर जाना है ना, तो पहले लाल फिर पीला। ठीक है ठीक है ठीक है ठीक है, ठीक ठीक ठीक। स्टार्ट। पीला। समझ रहा हूँ मैं। समझ गया मैं। स्टार्ट करो भाई। फिर इधर जाएगा ना, ये लेने, फटाफट लेके आ जाओ। आजा इधर। इजी है। स्टार्ट भाई। ये को ये लेना है फटाफट। यार पीले वाले पे कोई इजी। ज्यादा लंबा नहीं है तो लाल है ना, तो इधर क्या है?
Instead of confining themselves to the heavens, God should broaden their horizons in the world below.
तो पहले ग्रीन से लेके मेरे को ये लेना है। नहीं, पहले ब्लू लेना है मेरे को। ये मुश्किल है। तो मेरे को पहले ये रेड पे जाना है, वहां से ये लेना है,
Exploration and
फिर वापस
trials.
आना है, फिर
Adventuring
इधर
is
जाना है,
right up my alley.
इधर से ये लेना है, फिर उधर जाना है। स्टार्ट करते हैं, देखते हैं। तो मेरे को पहले रेड ही चाहिए, रेड से उधर। थोड़ी देर खड़ा रखता हूँ इसको मैं इधर। तो मैं इधर आऊंगा, फिर तब तक ये इधर आ जाएंगे। फिर इधर आ जाऊंगा, फिर ये तब तक मैं आगे बढ़ जाऊंगा, है ना। इस राउंड में तो ये करूंगा, ये लास्ट के लिए। समझ रहा हूँ मैं। स्टार्ट भाई, देखते हैं। अब थोड़ा एग्जीक्यूट करते हैं। जल्दी 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 ले लो, बैक आ जाओ फटाफट। ये ले लो। करना ही था मेरे को ये। मेरे को फिर इधर आके फिर वहां जाना है। बहुत मुश्किल कर दिया मैंने मेरे को वो। मैं खुद गिर गया। मैंने पीले वाले पे तो फोकस किया ही नहीं। मैंने पीले वाले पे फोकस करना चाहिए था ना भाई। लाल तो अभी वही है, अब वो ग्रीन हो गया, अब लाल हो गया। मैं पीले वाले पे ध्यान देना चाहिए था। राउंड 2 पे वापस देना पड़ेगा। रिवाइंड राउंड पूरा प्लान करना पड़ेगा भाई। ये ले लो, फटाफट ले लो। एक को तो खड़ा ही रखना पड़ेगा इधर। समझ रहा हूँ, अब होएगा राउंड क्लियर। ये स्टार्ट भाई, जल्दी जल्दी। ले लिया मैंने। खड़े रहो तुम लोग, उधर जाओ, खड़े रहो। लाल वाला आया ना भाई। नेक्स्ट स्टेज। तो मेरे को ब्लू चाहिए, पहले ब्लू चाहिए। थोड़ी देर ब्लू पे खड़ा रहूंगा, फिर पीले पे खड़ा रहूंगा। ब्लू पीला, फिर मेरे को क्या चाहिए, फिर मेरे को लाल चाहिए। तो मतलब ब्लू, पहले ब्लू लूंगा, यहाँ से थोड़ी देर खड़ा रहकर ब्लू पे जाऊंगा, फिर पीले पे जाऊंगा, उसके बाद लाल पे जाऊंगा, लाल पे थोड़ी देर खड़ा रहूंगा, फिर यहाँ से इधर जाऊंगा ग्रीन पे। ग्रीन से मेरे को उधर जाना है। अरे बाप रे, नहीं, ब्लू के लिए मेरे को।
Many insects have a compulsion to follow the light, and humans are the same. Except we call that light hope.
तो मेरे को पहले ब्लू पे खड़ा रहना। ब्लू से मेरे को थोड़ी देर, मतलब 5 सेकंड ब्लू पे, तो ये ले लूंगा। फिर ब्लू से मेरे को येलो पे आना है। येलो मेरे को फिर रेड पे लेके जाएगा। इन दोनों के लिए तो ये काफी है, एक मूव सेट। ठीक है भाई, ये करना पड़ेगा मेरे को भाई। खड़े रहो, खड़े रहो, खड़े रहो, खड़े रहो, खड़े रहो। अरे ले भाई, मैं गिर गया। ब्लू पे खड़े रहना है मेरे को। ब्लू पे खड़े रहना है, फिर यहाँ से इधर। खड़े रहो फिर। स्टार्ट। इधर ये रुकेगा ना, यहाँ पे जाना है मेरे को फटाफट। इधर से इधर। अरे पीला। स्टार्ट भाई, स्टार्ट। धोखा दे दिया मेरे को। अरे मैं पीले पे खड़ा ही नहीं हो पा रहा हूँ। लो वैसे तो मैं तो चलता कूदता क्यों? यार मेरे को ये करना ही नहीं था, मेरे को रिस्टार्ट मारना पड़ेगा राउंड का, रिवाइंड राउंड। यस मैं ग्रीन पे तो गया ही नहीं ना। खड़े रहे भाई पीले पे थोड़ी देर। अरे भाई मैं तो एक काम कर, मैं पहले राउंड पे वापस कर रहा हूँ, बहुत दिक्कत दे रहा है मेरे को। रिवाइंड राउंड 1 इस पे ही नहीं होगा, और दो गई जो हो गया हो गया। ब्लू से फिर इधर, फिर ब्लू। ये होना चाहिए। ये करना था मेरे को। स्टार्ट भाई। दो भाई। हो गया फाइनली। ये भी हो गया।
Have to win! Or... Oh, and learning a ninjutsu to grow taller. I mean, learning new ninjutsu in general.
ठीक है, बढ़िया। ये भी सारे रिवॉर्ड्स उठा लो। 30, 30, 30, 90, 90। बैक आ जाओ। क्या बेच रहा तू? कुछ नहीं बेच रहा है, ये भी कुछ नहीं बेच रहा। दो और बच रहे उधर के बस। दो और बच रहे हैं। बढ़िया। ये दो और बच रहे हैं, वो मैं कर लूंगा बाद में। अभी स्टोरी आगे बढ़ाया जाए।
Well, did you get a good look at all the games?
बढ़िया, सारे खेल लिए मैंने। I think so.
Oh, and what are your thoughts? I'm all ears. Fascinating. Which game are you looking forward to the most?
तुम्हारा वाला। You quickly cut yourself once.
What an interesting take on the theme. Tell me, did it come from Miss Soul of the Deep, or my dear old friend?
You're not going to charge them for using like this.
Not a bad idea. But I'm more interested in seeing how this plays out, which means turning a blind eye. For now.
Well, we had to pick one, but honestly, all the ideas were pretty good.
It's still early days, so there's no rush to make a decision. Plenty of novels at Yai Publishing House have opened on a high note, only to lose the plot halfway through. You can pick your favorite game once everyone's done with their work.
Wow, time really flew by today. It's so late already. The game booths were cool, but the food was even better. There were vendors selling dongo milk, tricolor dongo, rice cake soup, you name it.
Of course, you care about the food the most.
Paimon saved a skewer just for you. Here, before it gets cold.
क्या बात है? It's not something you would should.
No, of course not. If you don't want it, Paimon will eat it herself.
You enjoy the soft and chewy texture of the snack with the exciting festival around.
Tastes great, right? Which means we should come back for more tomorrow.
अरे कोई आ गया. Need to buy yourself.
Wait. Do you see that up ahead? What's someone doing out this late?
अरे भाई बादल हो गए अचानक क्या हो गया?
Huh. Their clothes look kind of weird. Oh, could they be one of those costumed actors Miko mentioned? Hey, hello there? Are you also here for the festival?
Alright. Come on, watch out. Oh, sick move, भाई. ओ आ जाओ भाई, लड़ लो भाई, लड़ लो, समझ गए भाई.
Something's not right about this. Be careful, traveler.
और समझ गया मैं. इसके स्लाइसेस मेरे को डिफेंड करना है ना, डिफ्लेक्ट करना है, इसके मजा. डिफ्लेक्ट हुआ, एक डिफ्लेक्ट हुआ, जीत गया भाई. वो परफेक्ट रिफ्लेक्शन था ये तो. Is edit. क्या हो रहा है अचानक? भैया अभी अच्छा खासा ये क्या हो रहा है अचानक? ब्लेड दिख रही है हमें. When did this dagger get here? Hold on, I know this feeling. I felt several times before. I'm in a dream. क्या हो गया अचानक ये?
Traveler? Hey, are you alright?
What just happened?
Well, you fought that strange person and made them disappear. But then, all of a sudden you started backing up like you were super afraid of something.
I'm fine now, don't worry.
You nearly gave Paimon a heart attack.
I saw a dagger, but it was titled Dongo. उधर देखो पीछे कोई घूम रहा पागल की तरह. Dango the whole time, so it was all just nightmare. Luckily, I heard the sound of thunder in the dream. Otherwise, it probably would have taken me a lot longer to break out of
So
nightmare.
what was with that thunder just now? It came out of nowhere and it's not even raining. What's wrong?
So the thunder wasn't part of the dream. Who was the person? Raiden.
Has a nightmare returned to Inazuma once again?
Hey, Komura! Time to go! The stalls are closed, so let's head home for the night. Hey, did you hear me? No more gaming tonight. We can come back tomorrow. Komura. Komura!
क्या हो गया भाई?
Komura?
What's with the yelling? I can hear you just fine. Let's go.
Huh?
What? You're not coming? Why are you giving me that look?
Komura, weren't you
कोई
over
और ही
there just now?
अजीब भाई. Quest complete भाई. अजीब थी भाई. इनको हटाओ भाई. इन आइटमों को हटाओ.
Let's get down to business.
अजीब सा कुछ यार सीन.
Something to add to my collection.
Wait till next morning. 7 ठीक है. करते भाई वेट करते हैं next morning तक का. 7 ठीक है.
What happened last night? We couldn't find anyone to discuss it with because it was so late. Well, Miku and the others should be at the grounds by now, right? Let's go talk to them.
राइडन ने मदद करी थी वरना तो मैं भी नाइटमेयर में ही होता है. अरे आइटम. तेरी इतनी मत.
No more mistakes.
अरे पीड़ते कर दिया.
Pyroclastic surge. The end
मार ही
of
दिया.
our legacy.
Let's spark things up a little.
चलो भर दिए.
Try and stop me. Rev the engines. Rev from the sky.
कर दिया भाई. क्रायो यार बहुत बेकार लगता है मेरे को कभी कभी. मारने नहीं देते. जमा देते पानी और पानी वाली जगह में रह रहा एडवांटेज ले रहा था साला
Try and stop me!
Huh. Doesn't look like Miko is around here anywhere. Paimon doesn't see Ayato or Ayaka either. Are we too early? Didn't Ayato say he prepared lodging for everyone at the shrine?
Did you hear? Someone encountered a doppelganger here last night.
A doppelganger? You mean like a doppelganger of themselves? Or someone they know?
You know what they say. Anyone who sees their doppelganger will be replaced by them within 3 days.
That's just a folktale. It's not real.
Doppelgangers? That's a common folk tale in Inazuma, isn't it? Ever heard of it, Traveler?
I know the case.
Yeah, it's a pretty famous one, huh? A friend being replaced by a complete stranger? Also, the timing is a bit too coincidental, don't you think? Could it be related to what we saw last night?
बिल्कुल.
The whole doppelganger thing sounds kind of like what Sayu was talking about with Bunshin Phantasm. Maybe something went wrong with Kichiboshi's powers? Well, thinking about it isn't going to get us anywhere. Why don't we go check on Sayu's team? Huh? They're not here yet.
Maybe they're still asleep.
Well, if it is Sayu we're talking about, it's definitely possible. Oh, someone's coming. Weird. Is he here to work on the equipment? But he doesn't look like any of the workers we saw yesterday. And it doesn't seem like he's here for the games.
क्या हो गया?
He snuck away again. Do you
Let's follow and
think
see what he does.
He's constantly looking back. Paimon's calling it now. Something fishy is going on.
Don't jump to conclusions. Let's keep
Good
watching.
point. He could be on his way to meet someone. Let the hunter become the hunted.
Reporting back, ma'am. Nothing
Controller
suspicious to note at the
self-detonate.
Bunshin Phantasm booth. It's possible there's no connection to the incident from last night.
कंट्रोलर चार्ज कर दूंगा एक मिनट रुको.
Sarah?
क्या हो गया? Good morning, you two.
Hey, Zoe! What's going on here?
I was wondering who was daring enough to sneak up on one of the detective. Maybe I should have expected it was you two. I guess that make us the hunted.
Forgive me, ma'am. I have failed as a detective. I did not realize someone was on my tail.
Consideration is man, that's fault is not with you.
What's going on? What are you investigating? Must be serious if Hazo's involved.
Well, about that. Unfortunately, my own prevent me from sharing the information with you.
What orders? You really can't tell us anything?
If Sarah and Hazo are so intended information, this must be the one person who could be responsible. Those orders could be Emil Shogun, don't they?
An astute observation, Traveler. Tell her the truth.
Shogun?
What? The Shogun is here?
No, I believe this is a...
You recognized me with a single glance?
Shogun, we still haven't completed the investigation.
It matters not. I am certain the person standing before us is our friend, the Traveler. Her gaze, her presence, her mastery of several types of elemental energy. There is no mistake. And we need her help.
Understood. An investigation team was sent to survey a piece of land yesterday. The mission received a report that the team was found unconscious in the field. Not only that, but the group appeared to have become trapped in endless nightmare, unable to wake up.
No, please! Stay away!
We detected in traces of yokai power were found. We followed the trace and ended up here, just outside the festival ground.
What?
Should we call off the festival? Unfortunately, it's not that simple. We heard the rumors about doppelganger, yes. We suspect the culprit has the ability to change form, allowing them to spread misinformation at will. This may have appeared in festival grounds. If we call off the festival, we may give them a chance to escape and the chaos. Even the slightest movement could alert them. Locking down festival could provoke them to attack, which would hinder the public
You're
goods.
right. That's a big risk.
The purpose of this festival is to bring humans and yokai together. We cannot allow the culprit to endanger anyone.
But what if they attack again? It's very valid concern. Last night we dispatched a group of soldiers to festival ground. They remained under cover to keep an eye on. We also blocked off the several nearby roads and concessions so we could civilize anywhere possible. Even the Almighty Shogun has taken it upon herself to patrol the area.
Fortunately, no one else has been harmed.
Thank you.
Ah, so the thunder we heard was you!
Apologize for failing, Shogun. You should not have.
On the contrary, it was my decision. I was unable to capture the culprit last night, so I left to discuss a plan with Miko. I did not show myself once I saw you were safe, and for that, I apologize.
Speaking of Miko, where is she?
She is investigating the trace of yokai power found at the scene. Though it fades in and out, it never strays from Mount Yogo.
Yeah. Which means if the culprit infiltrated the festival grounds, they must still be nearby. The only people close to the grounds last night were the staff and the
Miko is working with the Kamisato siblings to verify the identities of the staff members. They should be done soon. As for the contestants, that inquiry must be performed by someone else.
Is that why you need
The Tenryo Commission is too conspicuous. But as the judge of the competition, you can ask questions without arousing suspicion.
Okay, so you need us to talk to the teams and see if there's an imposter among us?
Precisely. Traveler, I understand these people are your friends, and it puts you in a difficult position. But if one of them has indeed been displaced by a yokai, they could be in grave danger.
I understood. I will do my best.
Thank you. I truly hope the situation is not as grave as it seems.
What are you guys gonna do next? Continue to investigate from a distance?
Well, there are only so much we can learn that way. So I think we need to find a way to slip onto the ground. It's better for us to be at the scene if something gets wrong. I swear the Shogun is far too reserve a figure for that. If she are at the ground, it will certainly cause a
Worry not. Miko and I discussed that issue. She claims to have a plan. The preparations are underway as we speak.
One of her genius plans, huh?
Somehow schemes seems more accurate.
Indeed. If you learn any details of said plan, I would like to know what I'm getting myself into.
As thought beholding illusion started. अभी तो और लंबा खिंच रहा है ये कितना लंबा है ये
Okay, so where do we start? We need to ask questions to figure out if there's an imposter, but we can't arouse suspicion. Oh, looks like Sayu's team is already here. Well, guess we'll just play it by ear.
Sayu.
So tired. I don't feel rested at all. How come you two have so much energy? Didn't you stay up even later than me?
Weak.
That's not nice thing to say to your friend. Sayu probably just tired because she came up with all the ideas yesterday. Need a break, Sayu? I can start thinking about the ending stage in the meantime. It's been 4 hours since we done something fun together. You need to have enough energy to enjoy it.
Oh, it's okay. I can push through.
Sayu and Yoimiya seem the same as ever. Kichibushi too. How should we test them?
Let's ask about the past.
Oh, good idea! Doppelgangers only mimic appearances. They wouldn't know about someone's past. Let's give it a try. White fur! Yellow fur!
Oh, you guys here bright as bright
Yeah,
and
well, the traveler's judging this thing, so we can't slack off, right?
still you don't need to make anything, so what's the rush?
Yeah. If the people in charge are here early, that usually means there's been some kind of emergency.
Oh, no, it's just... The traveler really wanted to see you!
अरे ले पाइमोन पानी लगाने में seriously पाइमोन oh, why?
Well, it's... your game! Playing your game yesterday? Brought up a whole bunch of old memories. So we wanted to come early to reminisce about old times. You know, because you might be busy later and stuff.
क्या बहाने लगाए भाई बहुत बढ़िया बहुत बढ़िया what kind of excuse is that they were bad
White fur acting super strange.
Time to change topic. Oh, I was thinking about I was just reminded a certain Bushoda. Oh, I was just reminded of some kind of pilgrimage training. You know what? Me too. I thought about adding them to our game, considering they have dreamed themselves. But in the end, the idea just wouldn't came together.
Marinara? Yum!
No, it's not a food. The Ayanara are like small yokai from Sumeru. They are super friendly and cute and can give you good dreams. Actually, that describes you too. If you ever go to Sumeru, I'm sure you will consider a good Nara.
Good banana?
Arera.
Sumeru, huh? The dreams there are supposed to be special. Did you witness a dream or something? Maybe it could give us some inspiration, and we wouldn't have to think so much.
भाई मेरी सुमेरु आर्कन क्वेस्ट भी चल रही है, वो भी देख लिया करो guys. Sorry, that dream is a little hard to describe, don't you think, Ryu? Sometimes when there are too many feelings in dreams.
Alright. I was just wondering what kind of dream it was, that's all.
Yes, it was the kind where a lot of things happened anyway. It's a long story. How about we wait until and I tell it together? Sounds good. After you shared some memories. You should. Oh, short. Where did the time go? We have so many levels designed to.
We should get out of your hair then. Good luck, everyone. Bye, Wafer. Bye, Yellowfur. Come back and play. Wow, we've had so many adventures, huh? You don't even realize it until someone brings up the past.
Do you still remember the original meaning of our journey?
Oh yeah, totally. It was, what was it again?
I figured.
Anyway, Paimon didn't pick up on anything suspicious from that team. If anything, we were the weird ones forcing conversations and stuff.
And whose fault is that?
Okay, so maybe it wasn't the best strategy. Leaning into the judge angle is probably a safer bet. Let's ask about the creative process behind the game and confirm their identities that way. Paimon saw Toma's team show up just now, so we can investigate them next.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, Toma! We were hoping to learn a bit more about the philosophy behind your game. Is now a good time?
Oh, looks like our judges aren't at work this morning.
Feel a soft bee?
Oh, Boss can explain that one. Boss and Shosei were up super late last night coming up with ideas. And he's back at it this morning, as energetic as ever. Boss is the best!
I don't deserve that much praise, but when it comes to the talking part, I guess I am the best person to answer a question.
Time for an interview.
अरे फिर डिटेक्टिव बन गया.
Into you?
अरे ask me, what do you think is the most interesting aspect of your game? Oh, I would have to say working with others to overcome challenges.
You can't just ask a simple question, Traveler. Watch and learn. We'd love to learn more about your design approach and strategic vision. What will be the project's main draw, and how will it deliver emotional value to your players?
It's कुछ ज़्यादा हो गया. That's basically the same thing, same question. Sounds like you took the question straight from one of those business experts in Ryoto. In that case, let me say this. This product will be fast-paced, easy to design, digest, releases the capitalism and enduring popularity of the tradition churn while addressing its common pain. By reviewing our strengths and the needs of our players, we were able to synthesize them across production level and provide refined experience that is more respective to our user and more enjoyable overall.
Impressive! And completely over Paimon's head.
You set yourself yourself up for that, Paimon.
Nice one, boss.
I kind of confuse myself. Honestly, I used to hearing that kind of talk in Rito, so I guess I picking up a few
Fixer
things.
is a tough nut to crack, huh? Shoot, Paimon can't pick apart an answer she doesn't understand. Over to you, Traveler.
Continue asking question and so there you have it. I hope that answers your question.
Not a single stumper.
Impressive. Well, I'm sure the interview is only a part of the evaluation process. We'll see. You think when you play the game yourself. Which reminds me, I should probably get back to the work on this stage. Wanna give it a try? It would be my pleasure. In that case, let's get to it.
Yes, Boss Toma.
Well, Toma's answers were all very genuine. Paimon didn't notice anything un-Toma-like about them. Plus, he was with Shosei until late last night. If you think about when we saw the nightmare creature, the timing doesn't match up.
एक कॉल आ रहा है, एक मिनट guys. चलो कंटिन्यू करते guys. कॉल आ गया था मेरा.
Kozo and his two friends were together the whole time too. They would have noticed if someone was acting weird. So, we're back at square one. That just leaves Kokomi's team, right? Guess we should check them out.
ये लोग आए नहीं अभी तक.
Huh? White fur and yellow fur are here early.
You're here alone? Huh. Where are Kokomi and the others?
Don't know about Great Yokai, but Soul Lady is behind you.
Soul Lady? Oh, as in Soul of the Deep. Okay. Wait, did you say behind us?
You have questions for me, I presume.
Kokomi! A little warning next time!
Sounds like you already knew why we are here. Yes, I heard about the doppelganger incident. When I saw you around Wayne just now, I wasn't hard to connect dots. As for the what you want to know. Energy.
Energy? Oh! The numbers you write in your diary!
In a tree? Dryberry?
Oh, sorry.
So we can leave it there, right? You don't need to ask any more questions, I would imagine. Yep, all good. As for the he was in the shine all night, I can't imagine he's the criminal you are searching for.
Kyobo Koban is a criminal?
अरे डर गया बेचारा.
No, of course not. You're in the clear.
In the clear. Is good?
Very good.
Good.
Relax हो गया, वो डर गया था एक बार.
Mizuki, where did she go?
She left after receiving a message in the middle of the night. Looking back on it, perhaps it related to your own investigation. As she left, I heard her whisper under her breath, ordering me around in the middle of the night. Who does she think she is? Miko. She probably needed an expert on nightmare to help formulate the strategy. Well, I guess they also confirm Mizuki.
Something tells me a certain someone is missing me.
Huh? Miko and Mizuki!
Hello, traveler. Paimon.
Did you finish up on
Yes,
what?
I left the rest to the young fellow from the Kamisato clan. At least for now, there's nothing suspicious to note.
That means the culprit didn't manage to sneak in. That's a relief.
Just like that, you let down your guard? And all it took was for me to wear her face.
The culprit? It's you!
If you keep joking like that.
Oh? Greedy little thing. I thought we agreed on 20.
Making a joke like that, you are the only one in Zoma who wouldn't do that.
Oh, it's getting harder and harder to tease you, traveler.
Can you stop with the teasing then? Even I'm reaching my limit.
500 years and you're still not used to it? Sounds like you need more practice.
At least spare me for the day. I can't take the mental torment right now. I'm running on fumes.
So what do you do last night?
Investigated the shogunate officials' nightmares, analyzed the traces of yokai power around Mount Yogo. Oh, and worked on some new game stages, of course.
All in one night?
Well, I didn't want someone to ruin the Mikawa Flower Festival. But I also wanted to do my best for my part of the festival.
Sure.
Besides, I've talked to many patients who worked multiple jobs just to make ends meet. Compared to that, complaining about one night of hard work is a little unreasonable, don't you think?
Even so, I think you should take a break, Miss Mizuki. Koban and I can handle the game development in the meantime. I learned a lot yesterday, so I'm sure I can handle a few design element while you can some rest. We can't have a leader developer out commission. I'm not confident I can bring our vision to fruiting on my
You're
own.
very persuasive, Kokomi. It would seem you also have a talent for clinical psychology. I'll leave it to you two then.
Sweet dreams!
Mizuki goes to a religion study.
Mizuki really cares about the festival, huh? She's putting so much pressure on herself.
Perhaps she's reminded of the festivals of the past when I was just a kid, and Mizuki a young Baku. We would rush past the other yokai, desperate to get the first piece of fried tofu from the ramen stand. It would seem she hasn't forgotten, even after 500 years.
Sounds like you haven't forgotten either.
You know, there's something to be said for knowing when to keep your mouth shut, little one. Well, enough about the past. We must focus on the matter at hand.
But you didn't notice anything suspicious, right? That should mean the culprit didn't sneak in.
That's one possibility. The other is that the culprit's transformation is even more convincing than we imagined.
Sure.
In that case, we need a detective with a more professional skill set. Or we need to find a way to provoke them and get their facade to crack.
But that sounds dangerous.
If the culprit is deep in disguise, a slight provocation won't completely expose them. What we need is to create reasonable doubt. Make the culprit question whether their cover is blown. As they hesitate over whether to make some kind of last stand, that is our chance.
So how do you plan to provoke them?
Oh, A didn't tell you? Allow me to show you.
बिल्कुल.
Ladies and gentlemen, on behalf of the Mikawa Flower Festival, it is my honor to announce an esteemed guest from Tenshukaku has agreed to take part in this year's festival. Please welcome Her Excellency, the Almighty Narukami Ogosho, God of Thunder.
It's the Shogun. The Almighty Shogun is here in person.
So this was your plan, Miko?
Well, not bad, right?
Wow, that was quite the entrance. Paimon can't believe she agreed to that.
The Almighty Shogun presence is a point to cause a stir. Instead of struggling to maintain a low profile, it's better for her to step into one. And it means detective can slip into a vein alongside her without turning any head. In the presence of Shogun, no, even the most cunning and criminals can let down their guard. There even more need to be faultless. The more you focus on getting one thing right, the easier it's for the rest to become correct. That's what Nico wants us to take advantage. So she's using the Almighty Shogun as bait. Lady Gucci is daring as a...
Why didn't you clue us in earlier? We wasted all that time asking pointless questions.
Yeah, intel was very useful. Actually, we don't know how things will unfold, but I have a feeling the truth will be revealed soon. In the meantime, stick with the Shogun review. We need everyone focus on her. I will do my best. Alright, understood. Under my command, the Trine Commission will remain on high alert. If anything goes wrong, report once. After that is each stall, just like yesterday. It's been definitely caused a stir, but it doesn't take long for the festival atmosphere to return. Maybe he will. Maybe a day will come when he can leave Tenshikaku and it won't be so out. बढ़िया फोटो है. बढ़िया फोटो.
Another day of hard work.
Almighty Shogun! Glory to your everlasting reign! Welcome. Welcome.
This stall looks familiar. Yet it would seem the ownership has changed hands.
You must be thinking of Tomoki. He wasn't feeling well today, so I'm filling in.
I see. Yet, you remind me of someone. A Doshin from the Tenryo Commission.
What are you looking at, eh?
The food offerings. Although this vendor seems...
The vendor is giving me a look. Judging by his cooking skill, it almost seems like his first day on the job. Hey, he's working.
Working? I see. I appreciate your dedication, sir.
Of course. It's an honor to serve such esteemed guests.
No need for formalities. I'll take 3 orders of dango milk.
Right away.
3 orders? So Paimon gets one too?
Yes. I wanted to thank you for accompanying me. Without you by my side, I imagine the people here would be on edge even now. I have my reasons for being here, of course, but I would hate to tarnish the festive atmosphere.
The festival is for everyone.
Indeed. The Mikawa Flower Festival. Hundreds of years have passed since I last partook of the festivities. Much is different this time. The people, the place, the games. Yet, the name endures, and the joy of celebration along with it. I suppose that, in itself, is a form of eternity.
Traveler, Paimon. And the almighty Shogun?
Oh, Mizuki! Looks like you got some much-needed rest.
Yume Mizuki. Thank you for your aid earlier.
Of course. I'm always willing to help. It's my duty. I wish I could have dispelled the nightmares, but this situation is uncharted territory for me.
Even so, relieving the pain of the nightmares is no small feat. You honor the legacy of the Yumeku Ippaku.
So not even Mizuki could fix it? What's going on with this nightmare creature?
Let's save the difficult questions for later. Actually, I came here to ask you something. Want to come to the Isa bathhouse with me? Most of the contestants will be there. Oh, and don't worry about payment. It's my treat.
Really? Yes, let's go!
You want us to go to the hot spring
Well,
now?
game development isn't easy. Most of the contestants are exhausted and could use a break. You've been under a lot of pressure yourselves with the investigation and all. So I thought you might like to join.
Of course we would! Right, Traveler?
I will remain here. I rarely have time away from Tenshukaku, and I would like to continue perusing the stalls.
Oh, that's too bad.
Then I'm not going either.
Ah, I almost forgot. Miko wanted to talk to you, Traveler. I'll take you to her first.
Oh? Well, why don't we all go?
Almighty Shogun, your dango milk is ready.
Oh, delicious.
No need, Shogun. Miko just had some quick things to go over with the judges, that's all. You and Paimon can wait here. We'll only be a minute.
He'll be right back.
Alright, now we can talk freely.
Miko doesn't need to see me, does she?
I think something's off with the Shogun. You've been with her the whole day. Have you noticed anything?
She seems troubled.
Exactly. You noticed too.
Something that seems off with her today. Maybe she's not used to living in Shikaku, or was it the reaction of the crowd? No. We've been through so much. Something is thieving couldn't shake her. She must be keeping something
I've
to
witnessed
herself.
a lot of cases where patients, for a variety of reasons, are unwilling or unable to seek help. Unfortunately, that only exacerbates the problem. Until their emotions become so heavy, even the strongest of people collapse under the weight. I see those warning signs in the Shogun.
So even the Archons are immune to emotion strain.
Humans, yokai, and archons bear the same capacity for emotion and are naturally susceptible to the same mental turmoil. It's very possible that someone who appears strong on the outside has learned to compartmentalize their negative emotions, and that is far from healthy.
I understand.
Anyway, the quickest route to curing the mind is through the heart. That's where you come in, Traveler.
As a psychologist, isn't that where you came in?
Approaching someone in a professional capacity often makes them more guarded. But don't worry, you'll still have my help. Here, with these 2 special coupons, you can get into Isa Bathhouse after closing. Then, this is what you're gonna do.
Finally, you're back! Paimon's had 2 servings of dango milk already!
Sorry for the wait. It sounds like the Traveler has other plans, Paimon. So we'll head to the bathhouse on our own.
Huh? You're not coming?
I will explain later, just have fun.
Okay. Paimon will bring you back a hot spring egg!
There is no need to stay behind on my behalf. If you leave now, I'm sure you can catch up.
Something tells me you choose to stay behind on behalf.
What makes you say that?
You don't want everyone to relax. You don't want people to be an urge because of you.
If my presence makes them nervous or impedes their ability to relax, does that not defeat the purpose of going to the hot springs? I already disturbed their progress by coming to the festival. The last thing everyone needs is more distractions.
But aren't you under pressure to...
As you know, this body is hardly that fragile. It can operate for another 100 years with no issue.
You don't deny it.
Mortals are weak in body and mind. If there is a choice of who to bear such a burden, naturally, that person should be me.
What if you don't have to worry about bothering anyone?
What does it matter? The world is not so easily bent to one's will.
Yes, it will take that as yes. I will take. What does it matter? The world is not so easy to win, huh? I have the pair of special coupons here.
What clever verbal tricks, Traveler. It appears you've been spending too much time with Miko.
It's an honest talk.
You think you can get away with manipulating the Shogun? I wouldn't be so sure.
You will go want to. Come on, sir.
Persistent indeed. Very well. As you proposed, we shall set out at midnight.
Exploration and trials. Adventuring is right up my alley.
चलो भाई मिडनाइट हाँ ठीक है 21-24 चलो.
Well, shall we head out?
Let's go.
All right. No reason to delay.
ये दूसरा सीन है ना पहले तो हॉट स्प्रिंग्स था
Steam replete with the scent of orchids. Water that turns the complexion a blushing pink. So, this is a hot spring.
Is it your first time here?
Yes, there are royal hot springs near Tenshukaku. But the plans were set in motion only after Hiragi Hiroshi, introduced the Snezhnayan blast furnace to Inazuma, and that was 500 years ago. When the project was complete, I was already in the plane of Euthymia. And naturally, the body of the Shogun has no need for such luxuries. The members of the Kanjo Commission were once friends with Makoto and the Kitsune Saigu. Although mere mortals, those who managed to survive back then were special individuals indeed.
What happened back then? Does it have anything to do with what happened right now?
What makes you say that?
That only the look on your face.
Now I see why my officials claim that the hot springs facilitate conversation. Even I find myself divulging more than intended. You're correct. Following the dark disaster 500 years ago, a nightmare engulfed Inazuma. On a battlefield consumed in darkness, our soldiers fought against dark forces, creatures capable of possessing people and trapping them in nightmares. Even the Yumeku Ibaku could do nothing to wake them.
As awful as this sounds.
Perhaps not. The battle was intense. Those who stood up in defense of this land knew the chance of survival was slim. In the face of certain death, surely a nightmare is nothing to fear. But what if I told you this? If the person trapped in the nightmare was strong enough to overcome incapacitation, it would become a waking nightmare instead. The person would lose all capacity to distinguish dream from reality, perceiving everything in the real world as a continuation of the war, and every precious thing in life as an enemy to be annihilated. And every precious thing in life as an enemy to be annihilated.
If I haven't broken out of the nightmare yesterday, would that have been to me? Then it must be so worried because. Then it must be worried because. Did that thing happen to someone back then?
Yes. I unleashed Muso no Hitotachi and struck her down. No need. I have no regrets. I know it was the right decision, both for Inazuma's sake and her own. If necessary, I would do it again. Well, it's about time you two showed yourselves, yes? You've listened in long enough.
Oh.
It's you two.
Before you say anything, this part wasn't me.
Well, since the cat's out of the bag, how about a hot spring tea party?
Hey!
Ah, nice and warm. No wonder the hot springs relaxed your inhibitions, eh?
So who came up with this idea? I want the truth.
I guess both of us?
Well, I happened to consult a certain clinical psychologist about how to get an old friend to open up. In her expert opinion, doing something new with a trusted companion in a new environment can make someone less guarded. Looks like it worked like a charm.
I understand the reasoning, but why not to do so?
It's one thing to trust that Miko has good intentions, but would you let your guard down around her?
Good point.
Your concern is misplaced. I kept these matters to myself because I was unsure whether this incident is connected to the past, and I did not want to interfere with the investigation. If the investigation reached an impasse, or new clues pointed to the nightmare from back then, naturally, I would have discussed this intel with you.
Intel, huh? It appears you still don't understand why I wanted you to open up in the first place.
Help! Help me!
Yeah. What was that?
Sounds like it came from outside. Let's check it out.
फाइटिंग कराओ, कोई तो कुछ कराओ, एक्शन कराओ. ना दो लिया हम भाई.
Oh no! Someone's unconscious.
Is it the nightmare?
It seems different in some respects. Step back and allow me to examine her.
She's awake.
What's going on? Almighty Shogun?
What happened just now? What frightened you?
Shogun,
क्या हो गया?
It's all right. With the Shogun here, nothing can hurt you. Just take a deep breath and tell us what happened.
I almost fainted again just now.
Is that what happened earlier? You fainted?
Yes. I was on my way to your restaurant. And as I was crossing the bridge, I saw someone staring at me from behind a tree. It was hard to make out their appearance in the dark, but I had a bad feeling. So I tried to get a closer look in the moonlight. And it was me! In that moment, I thought about how people who see their doppelganger usually end up dead, and I fainted from the shock. I don't remember anything after that.
A doppelganger in Inazuma City. But we only detected traces of the nightmare around Mount Yogo.
I heard that people encountered doppelgangers at Mount Yogo too! Could it be the work of some terrible yokai?
Don't worry about it. The strongest yokai in Inazuma.
Now that we have an understanding of the situation, why don't I take you to the police station to file a report?
Okay.
The situation is getting worse. If the doppelganger is limited to the festival grounds, that's one thing. But appearing on a random street in Inazuma City...
On the bright side, the victim seems okay this time.
Bad news, Shogun!
क्या हो गया अब?
A Tenryo Commission official? What's wrong?
Another victim! At the festival! Kappa is trapped in a nightmare!
What?
But Sara and the others were keeping watch.
Make haste. Back to Mount Yogo at once.
इधर कौन था ये? यहाँ पे भी कोई था ना? ऊपर कुछ झांक रहा था मैं यहीं कहीं से.
Kappa! Excuse me. Let me take a look.
Mizuki! Traveler! Finally, you're back!
Shogun. That fault is mine. The Tenryo Commission failed to protect those under the
Now is not the time to cast blame. Did anyone witness the attack?
No, we have failed you. There is no trace of any.
We split up for just a second, and the next thing we knew, he was on the ground.
Oh, it must be some terrible yokai.
Other than the transformation tree, there was a trace of yokai power at the scene and most like culprit method of getting suspended. The doppelganger in Inazuma City. Wait, there was yes, seems like nightmares in Inazuma City amount.
How is he, Mizuki?
It's strange. I can't perceive his nightmare. It's almost like he's not there at all.
The yokai! It must be getting stronger!
Kappa, oh, please don't die.
It's my fault. I shouldn't have simply the culprit might report to more.
No, it was I who underestimated the enemy. I who allowed us to continue the festival despite the potential dangers. Sara, what is the status of the other contestants and staff?
All normal. I asked Yashiro Commission to move them to secure location just
Good.
to be safe.
By decree of the Shogun, I declare that the Mikawa Flower Festival is...
Wait.
What is it, Miko?
You're being too hasty, eh? I understand your concern for the people, but I urge you to think this through, or we risk playing into the enemy's hand. Considering your history with nightmares, you have better cause than anyone to exercise caution. But do you truly believe that what we're facing now is just a nightmare?
Explain.
Call it intuition. If you want the truth, perhaps Doshin Shikanoan could shed some light. I believe there's been a break in the case.
You flattered me, Lady Yushi. I do have a few ideas. Up to this point, we only detect traces of nightmare creatures around Mount Yugun, and now the doppelganger appears in Izuma City. Our original thought was the culprit was infiltrating the venue of capture, so there would be no reasons for them to explore the continual charges. Rather than concluding that the nightmare creatures on the top of everything now ability to disappear without a trace, I think it's a different person. It's like the people mistaken to nightmares are so unreal. No, I can't just.
That doesn't sound right. I need to think about this some more.
That's the entities appear at the same time, same place. That's why commission component is available. But if we ignore the nightmare creatures and look at the doppelganger, instant in the ice where the culprit lay. I was in panic. Because of folktale, the doppelganger, the color blue, panic. What is the end goal? Panic doesn't seem like enough to motivate. You're right. Panic is the means to an end. And I think it's stiff and provoked sometimes. Whatever the goal is, traumatizing one location wasn't enough. And since Inazuma City is the new target, the person there in fronting at the festival should be absent. Unless the culprit found a way to cover their tracks and panic by leaving behind a stand-in.
Kappa is made of wood?
No wonder I couldn't sense the nightmare.
I see. So the doppelganger infiltrated the festival as Kappa and is currently hiding in Inazuma City. Is that correct?
Not just that. Replacing one person wasn't enough. If multiply people and replace ones, it can cover each other. We don't get to see each other more during test of courage.
Kozo and his two friends were together the whole time, too. They would have noticed if someone was acting weird.
This kind of transformation is said to be a particular weakness. If the subject is fighting with it starts to crumble. Isn't that right?
It's a Bakedanaki tail!
Kikaku! Kikaku! Run!
Tatsunosuke? They're getting away!
Aren't you supposed to be in Inazuma City?
And leave you two by yourselves? That's not the Tanuki way!
You कौन है भाई?
No fighting! Let's go!
Tanuki.
Bakedanaki! Those little terrors! Come on, let's go after them! Paimon's had enough of these things! What even are they? More Bakedanaki tricks?
भागो यहाँ से.
Nothing's working. The humans are catching up.
Little rascals! Stop running!
You wish!
Transform! Stupid humans won't be able to recognize... You can't see me. You can't see me. I'm on fire.
Tetsunosuke, you idiot! Don't tell them the three of us turned into bonfires!
Hear that, Traveler? Bonfires! 3 of them! We'll show them.
Ouch! Transform!
They're gone again! Oh, what are they this time? Some kind of stone or brick?
ये होंगे
Kichiro, protect us!
Save us, Tsukumo!
जादूपंती कर रहे, छुप रहे हैं इनमें। ये रहे।
We're almost rid of them.
That's enough. I will not fail the Shogun again because of it.
Tengu! Tengu was flying! Tengu is a cheater!
Surrender now and I will spare your life.
Tengu! Why are you helping the humans? Tengu is a yokai!
My loyalty is to the Shogun. Human and yokai are no different in my eyes.
Shogun? That's the leader of the humans! Shogun sent people to steal our land! Shogun is bad!
Nonsense. The Shogun would never give such an order.
Calm yourself, Sarah. Let's hear them out.
Shogun sent humans to steal our home!
And the Mikawa Flower Festival! Shogun is making yokai serve the humans!
Serve the humans? He's not talking about the game development, is he?
Shogun even forced Great Baku yokai to work all night!
Oh, you mean yesterday? That was my choice, actually.
Jeez, where are these ideas coming from?
I think there was some misunderstanding.
Stay back! Humans want to enslave us again!
Hold on. Something's not right. We should try a different approach.
No need. I know what's wrong. They're trapped in a nightmare.
What are you doing? Trying to put Tetsunosuke to work?
Kinkaku doesn't want to stay up all night.
Servitude, enslavement? These might sound like ridiculous misunderstandings to us, but that is their reality right now. A world of despair and fear, where enemies lurk at every turn, devoid of even a single shred of light.
So, they're sleepwalking? How do we wake them up?
If we knew how, we would have done so back then.
Give us your worst! Kinkaku will never leave the Tanuki path! Kinkaku will die before serving you!
I may have a solution.
Truly?
If the nightmares came from the abyss, there's something I could try.
What are you doing? No, don't!
मैं इसे ठीक करना आता है.
Everywhere. We can hide forever.
How long have we been hiding? 100 years? 500 years?
No idea. If Ioroi was still around, he would remember.
Shh, quiet! Someone's coming.
This is a fine piece of land. The grain yield should be exceptional.
Remember to check for traces of yokai in the surrounding area.
By order of the Shogun.
By order of the Shogun, we are to exterminate all yokai that cross our path.
Nightmare.
Why so hasty? We should leave some alive. We can make them work their own land.
Hey, you know about the Mikawa Flower Festival, right? I heard 50% of the profit is going to the development fund.
Oh yeah, the festival for humans. And... the festival for humans, and humans alone. The yokai have had their fun. It's our turn now.
That's right. We should put them to work. They're known for their transformations, right? Then the little monkeys can dance for us until they die.
No. How could they do that?
Quiet, or they'll catch us.
फिर आ गए.
What? What is that? Ah!
Hey, are you alright? Yoko, Kappa, I need help over here! Hold on, we're coming!
The yokai and the humans are unconscious?
The same thing happened to all of them?
The Mikawa Flower Festival!
This yokai can speak.
No, if we don't make it to the Mikawa Flower Festival, Boss Tama will be so upset. Boss Tama will eat us.
The humans are coming for us. We're gonna lose our home. What do we do?
We infiltrate the Mikawa Flower Festival. We scare the humans away and then they won't come.
But how do we get into the festival?
Boss Toma is the best!
How about we turn into those 3 yokai?
Ciao. These memories, they belong to the market.
Traveler! Traveler!
Are you all right, Traveler?
I'm fine.
Where are we?
Huh? The nightmare is gone. You purified it.
Just my way of dealing with the risk.
Humans! And a bunch of yokai! The Mikawa Flower Festival! The humans are gonna... They're gonna... What were they gonna do?
Looks like they're confused. They still seem wary of human. This might have something to do with a long time in hiding. Describe the memory of the...
Oh, that explains all the Boss Toma this and Boss Toma that. That was the only thing they could imitate. Wait a second. Hitotsume Kozo and the others should be Akitsu-yuge experts. But this time, Toma did all the work. I can't believe we missed something so suspicious.
You are like, oh, his skill only worked.
Oh, you're saying Paimon's deductive reasoning is Hazel level.
More or less.
Based on your description, Traveler, it's possible these Bake Danuki have been in hiding for 500 years. Sounds like they know Ioroi, too. Why don't we ask him? It's not far.
The protector of the grove. It's been 500 years since our last meeting. Sarah, Hazo, return to the festival to keep watch. The doppelganger incident has been resolved, but the threat of the nightmare remains. I will handle the meeting with Ioroi myself.
Yes, sure. हमें इधर वापस आना है.
Ioroi, we're back!
Oh, keep it down. Bringing all these people at this hour. Don't you know even statues need to leap. Shogun! I bow before thee. No, wait, shoot, I'm still a statue. What should I...
All is well, Ioroi, hidden protector of the grove.
I've never seen Ioroi so afraid.
Ah, that would be because when Ioroi tried to pluck a Naku weed from the Imperial Garden, A nearly split him in two, Yashiori Island style.
Keep it to yourself, you meddlesome kitsune.
Ioroi, I wish to ask you something.
Anything, Shogun. Absolutely anything. It is my honor to answer.
Suck up.
You could have at least slowed down a little. It took forever to convince them to come with me.
Oh, it's Ioroi! The humans really did kill you!
Your body is stone!
Huh? I am not dead!
Not dead? The kitsune spoke the truth?
This smell is Ioroi! Ioroi is alive!
Ioroi? The humans really did seal you away!
Wait, this must be Kinkaku, and Tetsunosuke! You weren't sealed away?
When the humans, Kamuna Harunosuke, came to hurt us.
We ran and hid. The humans searched and searched. So many friends couldn't move. Our yokai powers were getting weaker.
So we decided to escape the human just as the great Bake Tanuki Tsukumo taught us, by digging a hole in the ground!
That's when we uncovered a horn filled with yokai power! It was the will of the great Bake Tanuki Kiichiro made manifest!
It restored our power! And then we made the human go, oh, oh, yeah, yeah!
Oh, and by Ting Tune, yeah, you mean?
We tricked him and ran.
So, you didn't actually beat him up at all?
We've been using the horn to hide ever since. But there are too many humans. It's getting harder to hide.
A horn full of yokai power. Could that be the source of the nightmares? The reason the Bake Danuki are so afraid of humans? If the horn contained the fragment of a nightmare, using its power to hide would spread the nightmare to them. That means the Bake Danuki have been trapped inside this state of anxiety for 500 years.
Ha! I could have told you that nothing good would come from that horn. Using external power is against the Tanuki path.
We strayed from the path?
But the horn helped us hide from the humans. The humans tried to take our land.
On the contrary, the purpose of the investigation was to determine in advance if yokai were present on the land in question. Whether we avoid encroaching on yokai territory altogether, or attempt to reach a mutually beneficial agreement, a peaceful resolution was always the goal.
Oh, really?
Wait, that is what the humans said back then, isn't it?
By order of the Shogun, if yokai live here, we need to discuss the proposal.
Ginkaku Tetsunosuke. Not all humans are bad. Yellowfur over there helped me a great deal, you know.
Besides, the Bake Danuki were only sealed away back then because Ioroi stole that comb.
Ioroi? It's a thief? Ioroi got what he deserved.
How was I to know it was used to make sacred Sakura Daifuku? I gave it back, didn't I?
So the humans were mean for no reason?
Well, if you must know, the young human and I fought. I was perhaps a tad careless, so I conceded the match. Anyway, the point is, neither side is bad.
There he goes again, changing the subject when it makes him look bad.
Now you know. No human is trying to harm you.
So, it was all a nightmare.
500 years in hiding? For nothing.
It was a 500-year-long game of hide and seek. What's so bad about that? Besides, you won.
Huh? We won? Go us! We're even better than Eoroy!
Hey, my game of hide and seek isn't over yet.
Wow, the mind of a Bakedaniki is something else. Still so cheerful even after all that.
That nature is what isolated them from the worst effects of the nightmare and prevented them from causing any real harm. But a nightmare that's still affecting people after all this time? Who could it belong to?
Like I heard
A horn buried under Mount Yogo.
Tainted by darkness, the Oni warrior raised her sword against the almighty shogun. Losing an arm and a horn to the shogun's blade, she fled into the forest, never to be seen again. A trusted lieutenant fighting against the forces of darkness, she was once devoured whole by a beast from beyond this world, with the body of a tiger and the tail of a serpent, until she tore the creature apart from within. Thus she earned the name Chiyo the Tigerbite, or Tora Chiyo.
I don't think Chiyo would like that name. Though she escaped the belly of the beast alive, that battle never left her. She saw the memories of her fallen comrades everywhere, slaughtered one after another, until she could no longer distinguish dream from reality.
A nightmare doesn't enter someone who's sufficient strength and turn into something even
The
worse.
nightmare twisted every joy in her life, her subordinates, family, and friends, into enemies in need of destruction. It was in that state, trapped in the battlefield of her mind, that she raised her sword against me on Mount Yogo. With the Muso no Hitotachi, I cut off her arm, one of her horns, and a portion of the mountain itself. I suspect that is when the horn in question was buried there.
And subsequently uncovered by 3 Bakedanuki. That means the fragment on the horn comes from Chiyo's nightmare.
Nightmares feed on fear and anxiety. If what the traveler saw is true, it's possible Kinkaku and the others' fear over the past 500 years allowed the fragment to gain physical form and become something akin to a Jibakure, an earthbound spirit. They move through the ley lines, but are also bound by them. That's why the traces of this entity appeared intermittently and never outside of Mount Yogo.
It would seem the fragment of this nightmare is no different from the one back then. It hates all joy and every good thing in this world. The investigation team working for a better future? Attacked. Hitotsume Kozo and his friends, kind enough to lend a helping hand? Attacked.
Yeah, and we were attacked too! Right when we were having fun with the playtesting.
So why haven't it appeared since?
Perhaps it needs to regain strength after your defeat. Or perhaps it is biding its time because it knows, with whatever rationality remains, that it cannot defeat you. But sooner or later, its twisted hatred will force it out of hiding, and it will move to strike its enemies. When Chiyo set her sights on a target, she was never one to waver.
Oh.
But both possibilities prove something. Nightmare fragments can be defeated, and an enemy that can be killed is one that can be split in two by the power of Muso Ishin.
There's really no other way?
Mikoshi Chiyo is gone. A fragment of a nightmare tied to a severed horn. That is all that remains. The living must take precedent over the memory of the dead.
Even so, having unleashed me against her again, they really be okay. He said, Art won't suffer from the same turmoil as the rest of us. The dead may mourn, but doesn't mean our emotion would
Who cares about the dead anyway? I'm just trying to look out for the living.
What is that supposed to mean, Miko?
Oh, I'm just concerned about our poor Bake Danuki friends.
Huh? What does that have to do with us?
The nightmare fragment has been tied to the Bake Danuki for nearly 500 years. Strike it down, and who's to say whether you take the lives of our poor friends along with it?
I beseech you, Almighty Shogun, spare the young ones. It was just a momentary... no. A 500-year-long lapse in judgment.
Miko, you speak the truth?
If you don't believe me, ask Mizuki and the Traveler. I'm sure they've encountered similar cases during their extensive travels.
Well, Oh! Yes. During my studies both in Liyue and Natlan.
Yeah, I have definitely seen that happen.
Then, what would you propose? This nightmare fragment is a constant threat to Inazuma. Should all other options fail, I will take action.
If the fragment's hatred toward the world comes from a nightmare, then the most logical option is to get rid of the nightmare itself.
Right! Can't you just eat the nightmare, Mizuki?
The Yumekui Baku already tried that 500 years ago. Even yesterday, when faced with the corruption of the nightmare, Mizuki could only mitigate the effects.
What was impossible back then is not necessarily impossible now. I think Mizuki has the right idea. If we cannot eradicate the nightmares directly, why not use this entity's tricks against it? Combat illusions with illusions. Combat nightmares with dreams.
Is that even possible?
Don't forget, there are yokai that specialize in shape-shifting and illusions, and they happen to be right in front of us.
Where? Kinkaku doesn't see them anywhere!
Maybe they're hiding us trees? Or the wind?
Fools! The Kitsune is clearly referring to the Bake Danuki. Tetsunosuke, Kinkaku, must you be so dense?
Given their centuries-long connection to the nightmare fragment, they are perfectly positioned to create a dreamscape that the entity will be unable to distinguish from the real world.
Back then, the nightmare had little to no weaknesses. If we want to give the Bakedanuki an opportunity to strike, I assume you have a plan, Miko?
You said it yourself. Mikoshi Chiyo is gone. All that remains is a fragment of her nightmare, already broken and vulnerable. Besides, Mizuki is an old friend, one that is not to be underestimated. She has traveled the land studying dreams and is far more capable than those old fossils back then.
Oh,
Not gonna say anything.
She just usually doesn't compliment me to my face. But Miko's right. If we work together, I'm confident we can put together a ritual to subdue the nightmare fragment.
Once we perform the ritual, it will take some time for the barrier to take effect. Luckily for us, we have two formidable warriors on our side. Our festival representative, who also happens to have extensive experience against dark forces, and the almighty Shogun, unmatched in combat.
There's just one problem. Since this entity can pass through the ley lines, its movements are unpredictable. If we're going to create a barrier, how can we be sure it appears where we want?
The solution to that is obvious. If the nightmare fragment despises all sources of joy and happiness, then naturally a joyous occasion would be an evil beyond measure. An enemy that must be annihilated at all costs.
So, if we want to lure it out...
We need a source of joy.
The Mikawa Flower Festival!
What joy could possibly compare to finishing one's work right before the deadline?
I would imagine we can all think of a few. But I agree. The Mikawa Flower Festival is the most plausible target. Once the enemy appears, I will pull them into the plane of Euthymia immediately. I will not put the people in danger. Traveler, I ask that you join me there so we can subdue the enemy together.
Of course.
All right. I will update everyone back at the festival and start the preparations for the ritual. I'll need your help, Mizuki. It's going to be a busy night.
Looks like an all-nighter for me.
Well, this was your idea. Oh, and don't forget, you need to finish a little fox's daydream as well.
And in a surprising twist, you were my nightmare all along.
क्या बढ़िया भाई। अभी हम थोड़ी देर बाद अभी मैं खाना ना खाऊंगा, थोड़ी देर बाद वापस से मैं वीडियो रिकॉर्ड करके डाल दूंगा, तो है ना। अब लेट बहुत हो गया, रात हो गई है, 9 तक हो गए, तो थोड़ी देर और क्लाइमेक्स आने वाला है इसका, तो मैं भाई खाना ना खा के फिर मैं रिकॉर्ड कर लूँगा थोड़ा। ठीक है गाइस, थैंक्स फॉर वॉचिंग। मिलता हूँ आपको नेक्स्ट लाइव में। इसके पार्ट 2 में डाल दूंगा, लाइव का तो नहीं होगा पर इसमें डाल दूंगा वीडियो में। थैंक्स फॉर वॉचिंग, मिलता हूँ आपको नेक्स्ट एपिसोड में। धन्यवाद गाइस, थैंक्स फॉर वॉचिंग।